We gonna vibe. Tony Jones, my girl, y'all. This is my girl. I love some Tony Jones. Love me some Tony. She done got me through some things. She done taught me some things. That's right. That's what's up. Let's see what y'all get over here when I do that. Cause yeah, I need that over here. If you come in the chat, I might not can see you. I don't know where it is on you. Hey, hey. Y'all might, might have to answer y'all questions on StreamYard if you come in the chat. I don't know because I don't even know where it is on this tablet. Okay, but y'all enjoy. Get ready. Listen to my girl for a minute. Let's vibe. Let's vibe. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. It's ridiculous. And I don't know y'all. I don't even know nobody coming in here. I don't even know nobody coming in here. But let me tell you something. I love y'all. I'm so grateful for everyone that has takes even a second to come and listen. It ain't about no dollar, no like. It's none of that for me. For me, this is about what my mama told me to get up and do. You know, my mama say, get up and do that. You be like, she said, don't make me tell you again. That's how Allah speaks to me. That's how Allah speaks to me. Allah meaning another, and Allah meaning the Father. So it is a distinction because it's gonna always be a polarity to everything. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be a yin and a yang. Can nobody take that away? Nobody. I don't care who you are. Because nobody can change the descendant nature of man unless he goes above Allah. And you can't go above Allah. You can't go above Allah. I love y'all. Thank y'all for these likes. Get those likes up. Let's get them up to at least 2,000 so we can go on and get this thing going. I'm waiting for my sister Shonda. I just don't know what's going on in this live stream right now, but I'm waiting on her. So when she doesn't get to come on, y'all, you know, I know some things going on that I'm so excited about for her. And for anyone that's out here just doing your thing, trying, moving forward, continue. Don't stop. All your dreams are truly about to come true. If you've been really doing the work on yourself and really doing the work of understanding what it is to love thyself. So when you love thyself, you know thyself. But you can't love yourself without knowing yourself, right? You can't love your hair without knowing yourself. You can't love your body without knowing yourself. None of that, right? None of that. We almost getting there. We going, y'all. We ain't got that many more. Just 1,000 more. Let's go. Kiss me. Tonight, tomorrow, today, right now. Kiss me with the softly. It's hot in Georgia right now, y'all. So excuse my arms being out. No disrespect to anyone. No disrespect to Islam. No disrespect to the Kobe. But tonight, it really ain't about all that. Tonight, it's about something else. It really is. It's about more than just the surface level things and what has been taught to us. It's really about to be a true kiss to each and every one of y'all. I promise you. Pay attention, absorb the words, digest them, look them up if you have to. One thing I can share with you that if you go sign up for the course, and I ain't gonna say it's a course because you can go for free and get information that's already there, map, different information that I tend to post every day on the school app under the Moorish Upliftment course. So the Moorish Upliftment course, I'm going to tell y'all about this Moorish Upliftment course while I'm waiting for these next, 800 likes before I start the presentation to my family, to you as my family. So the Moorish Upliftment course is a course based on your spiritual and national consciousness. So it's more than about learning about Moorish science. It's really about learning about yourself because Moorish science is really based off of that. So when the 5%ers are like the 5%ers, because it's really only 5% of our brothers and sisters out here in the world that probably really understand what it is to be the God self. A lot of people have no idea what that is to be the God self. They hear it, but they don't know how to apply what that means to be in the God self, right? So only 5% of them get that. So coming out of more science and learning that, even coming from like a Christian background and blackground, excuse me, a Christian background, into this Moorish, more nationality, understanding who we are as this royalty, as this nobility that we stand to be, really understanding what that meant. And tonight it just kind of came to me while I was talking to my sister, as she is to me like a daughter sister, and really just saying, oh, I see why now I had to come to Atlanta. Now it makes sense why I even moved here. I thought I would move here to do celebrities here. I mean, I done did every celebrities here. That's fine. Chili, Gina Bell. I done did all them so-called important people that everybody go see and pay. And I was in their houses with them every day, you know, for time on, time in. I was their true hairstylist. I wasn't just somebody brushing their hair on set. Now, the one person I did brush her hair on set, and this ain't to get off of it, because I'm a hairstylist, so I'm an artist. And I be sensitive about my ish. You feel me? I'm very sensitive about my ish too. So as a person that loves what she does, but also has been able to work with some of the like dopest people in the industry, from Tiffany Evans to Chili from TLC to Regina Bell. And it ain't to tell y'all that to brag or nothing, but there has just been, it's just been, you know, there's just been so much that has happened that I've only dreamed of as a child before growing up to see this. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the likes. We are almost there. Hey. So as a child, you know, growing up, I was like, I want to do these people. I watch the Grammys all the time, the Golden Globes, the Oscars, the Emmys, because I love watching hair on TV. I just was so obsessed from the time I was 8 years old. I was obsessed with hair. I was in my mom's wigs, cutting them up, making them fly. By the time I went to middle school, I was salt and pepper because I was getting the wig and shaving my hair off on the side and then sticking my mom's wig on one side. And me and my best friend swore we was like the baddest. You know, it was funny. But anyway, I'm not trying to get off subject, but I'm rambling because I had to smoke me some before I came on here tonight, because I'm telling y'all the stuff that I have found out. It's just my ancestors came into me and they was like, girl, you might need to smoke before you go on this doggone live. And so I can be very transparent because I ain't got nothing to hide from nobody. I really don't care because I'm not a perfect person, first and foremost. And if anything to be judged on, it'll be only that, because that's about all I do. Smoke me a little air and chill and think, and I'm a sage. So then the thoughts come and the deepness come. I'm a philosopher. You know, I came to explore this place. I came for a reason. I understand that. That's why I know Bobby Hemmett is my cousin. That's my uncle. Uncle Bobby. That's my dude. That's my dude. That's my dude. He a Sagittarius like me. So that fire, be serious, y'all. Be serious. So as an artist, I've always been very, very artistic. Very love artistry. So having things like going into more spirituality and coming to this spirituality of who I am, and only through Prophet Noble Drew Ali have I even came to this even information. I would have never came to this if I stayed in Colorado, in Denver, Colorado, where I was born and raised. And I'm a Olmec person, and I'm an Aztec and a Mayan. I come from that side of the world. I always say I'm Lilith's daughter. My mom's name is Deborah. She's in the Bible. She was a judge. My mom was a judge, all right, because she fussed at us like she was a judge. So when I tell you all law could be like, get your little butt up, you got something to say. I'll be like, okay, it ain't about your likes. It's not about that, but I love y'all. Oh, here we go. We're about to hit. But anyway, so the Moorish uplifting course, let me go back to that because it's about your nationality. Yes, it is. But it's about your spirituality and your national consciousness. That what makes your nationality, because nationality is the quality and character of a person belonging to a nation. Check the record if you need to. You go to Black's Law Dictionary, whatever dictionary, Google it, AI it, however you want to call it. Nationality is always the order of the day. So nationality is the quality and character of the fact of a person belonging to a nation. And it also determines their political status. Who are you politically? Who are you on a nationality level? Because civics and nationality go together. So spirituality and civics go together. Science, spirituality, physics, whatever you want to call all of this stuff that we're a part of. We're a part of it. And for too long, it's been stripped from us for who we are. So now it's time for us to really understand who we truly are. And so many people are waking up. You see it every day. It just gets better and better and better. I'm just watching my people, and I'm just like, wow, y'all better come through with all of this, right? So I love y'all. So this is why I go hard. Because I understand I'm all these people. And so I come to the South because I always said, well, my people came through the Trail of Tears. Well, where do they come from? And why am I so obsessed with Georgia? Why won't I leave? My family's like, girl, why you down there? You can be in Colorado living your life. You can make all this money. Everybody loves you. It ain't about that. Something is calling me. Mama been calling me home to say home right here. Home ain't nowhere across no water. But I'll take you closer to the water, I guess, if you want to be my son. But I'm going to take you to the deep part of it so you can understand what that dirty South all about. Right? So that Moorish consciousness comes from Goody Mob. It comes from Eric B. and Rakim. It comes from Public Enemy, Professor Griff, you name it. Baby, I was born and bred into all that. I was born in 73, hunty. You heard me. I am a total musical baby. So everything in music, because my dad was the original bass player for LTD. So music's been in my blood. It's in my blood. My mom has a cousin in the Commodores. You know, it's all of these things. I was born on Maurice White's birthday. So music's going to always be in my soul. You know what I'm saying? OMG, hi, Islam, Islam. So music's going to always be in my soul, in my spirit, in my energy. It's going to love on me. It's going to just, it's everything. You feel what I'm saying? So I have really enjoyed this ride because now I really understand what the purpose is. Why am I here? What am I here for? You know what I'm saying? Why am I here? I didn't know. Because it's really something when you really understand what your purpose is. Islam, Islam, Brother Michael, Islam, everyone, Islam, if I don't see you, Islam. It's not that I'm ignoring anything you're saying. Give me a moment. You know, I'm not the best at seeing both things at one time. That's why sometimes Sister Shonda, when she's in here, she got to run the chat. I don't even know how to do that either. But y'all know, I'm just on here because I really, really, really care about my people. And I just want to see things different. I don't want to keep seeing things in the way they are. So, you know, it's all right. You know, we're gonna get through this though. This is the best part of this whole presentation, y'all. It's such a dope presentation because this Moorishness that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali brought inside of me, it started eating me in my belly. Cause see, in there, he even talks about it's so deep that it'll make it sour when you eat it. It's in the belly, it's just sour. The taste, you like, oh, I don't know if I like this. It ain't the best taste, but guess I got to deal with this. What the Prophet Noble Drew Ali brought. This what he brought. The Prophet brought some powerful. The Prophet brought some powerful energy to this doggone Americas. We're gonna try to do this all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, this is important. Because I need to get it to everyone. Allah said, my daughter, I'm Lily's daughters. I'm one of the siblings. I'm one of them sibling children. Get up. You got to present to your people. They need to understand what's really going on. So I might have to take Facebook off and on, but Facebook, you'll just have to come on to YouTube. Go watch it or something. Make that go up. You know, get them views up over there or something because YouTube's struggling. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping because I don't do it for all that. But what it is I really want to be able to present this to you guys in the best way possible because Prophet Noble Drew Ali saved my life. Y'all always hear that come out of my mouth because if it wasn't for him and the compilation of the Moorish Science Temple of America, his Holy Quran, I would have no clue who I was. I'd be walking around here like deaf, dumb, and blind like everybody else. Like, oh, Jesus, they take it from me. And oh, Lord, it's their fault. And he erases. And I'm poor and I don't have. And they take my second name. They take my food stamps. And I'm just crying. I don't know. I don't know how to be like that. I raised 4 boys and nobody gave me no food stamps. Nobody gave me no Section 8. It was like, bitch, you gotta get it. Excuse my language. Oh, excuse me.
All praises due to Allah. Excuse my language, y'all. You gotta get it the best way you can, y'all. That's how it was for me. It wasn't no kind of here, let me hand this to you. You know what I'm saying? On a platter. I worked hard to go do them celebrities. I worked hard, y'all. I gave up a lot of free work to these folks. A lot. And they still treated me like crap, but I didn't care. I have 4 children to raise. You gonna treat me like crap and be a slave on the plantation. But my baby's gotta eat. I gotta make this $3 grand at the end of the week. We make sure we keep a house over our head and $1,500 in groceries every month for 4 boys. And I'm by myself with these 4 boys. It's just one of me. That's why I said that polygamy thing some bull crap because I had to raise 4 sons and I was married to a man before. So really 5 and me? You talk about 1 man and 3 sisters? That's wild, baby. It was only me. But my children protected me. My sons protected me. I love them. They'll back me. They don't call because I taught them be independent. Don't call with that whining. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody listened to my whining but my mama. And half the time she couldn't listen to it. She got her own issues. So, you know what I'm saying? Who's listening at this point? Who's really listening to you? So, the reason for coming tonight is because this continent has been thieved from us. It's been thieving from us. They done thieved it. They done thieved it. They done lied, and then they called you a thief and a thug and a this and a that and they done called you all these names, black, negro, color. They done called it all these names. I don't care if TikTok take this down. Because if you could put a doggone manifesto on YouTube with all that stuff on them guns, what? They're saying all that stuff. Really? And you go and take out some children? Now, let me tell y'all something. Everybody in that community ain't like that. Because I got some really close people to me that are transgenders. They sure are. And I love them. Because they're amazing inside. And it's not, things just are what the freak they are at this point. You know what I'm saying? They're amazing people. They're amazing. The LGBT, some of my friends, they on that side, but they don't claim that stuff. That stuff they don't put in your face. Like this weekend, Black Pride. What is that? Y'all still being racist to the people. Y'all got Pride in October, and they threw them in September around Labor Day. Well, y'all celebrated anyway, which y'all working behind for free. Slaves, still, they about to take all their money again in the South. Come down here spending your money, not helping the people, though. That was Martin Malcolm X trying to say, and Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and Marcus Garvey, H-Rap Brown, and oh my goodness, Malachi York, and yes, all of them, Bobby and their brother Patty, all of them been trying to tell you right here with his gorilla self, doing the same thing, and it's not nothing bad because I love how he represents that energy of just like, nah, like this is King Kong energy for real. Ain't nobody got time for y'all. Nobody got time for y'all. I'm tripping. Go on in the chat. Let's light it up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's start the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Start the conversation. So look, y'all. Here we go. I know y'all ready. Because y'all in here. And I love that it's 20 people in this chat. As long get them likes up, get them hearts up, even if you just join for 3 seconds. Just do that at least. You feel me? Do that at least. It's all right. And I hope y'all can hear me clearly. Can y'all all hear me? I don't think nothing's off. Hopefully. Put one in the chat if you can hear me. Ain't that what they say on all the videos? Put one in the chat if you can hear me. All right. Peace and love. So look, y'all. The theft of a continent and the reclamation of a nation. Because this is why Prophet Noble Drew Ali did all this. All that paperwork, bullcrap these people around here talking about, then Negroes talking about, don't listen to her. Forget you. I was married to Prophet Noble Drew Ali in the past. You can't tell me what he said. What? You better come on. You better come on. You better leave me alone. When you get struck down by something, you ain't going to be able to handle. Don't be scared now, like that man said. Don't be scared now, because they're coming to a city near you. Don't be scared now. Y'all was so bad. I'm tired of it. Been tired of all this killing in the streets of our babies. Tired of it. I have 4 sons. 4 sons. 33, 29, 25, and doggone 20. I have every generation, if you want to call them the YNs. All my children come out the YN generation. All of them. All four of them. So one is just more YN than the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? At times I don't know. They might all be YN and I don't know. But I don't got no time for none of it. No more. I'm tired of the banging. That's why I left my children up out of Colorado. Because I was tired of the banging. I was tired of losing my friends that I love. I was tired. Started with Harold Maxwell. That was my buddy. That was like my cousin. He was so amazing. Him and Ronnie and Curtis. Nobody can mess with me. What you bet I mess with the attack? We will come and get you. They sure would because they loved me and I loved them back. Love them all back. They was always at my house on their bikes, on their swings, all the time on them swings. I remember, and I know if they hear me talking about this right now on Facebook, they're probably saying, yeah, because they already went off. They're probably saying, "Oh my goodness, Latay is so right." They was always at my mom. My mom always took them in. So having boys was an amazing thing to me because having my sons really made me understand what it was that what boys go through, what men go through, what our men goes through. I love you so much back. I promise you, I do. What our men go through, what our boys go through. You know, I'm married to a man for 21 years. Then I have 4 sons with this brother. 3 of them here is one now, but he might as well be because he's been in his life since he was 1. They had their birthday party together. My son was 2. He was about to be 2. And my ex-husband, I think, was turning 27. Something like that. Because then I got married within the next few years to him. I had 3 more sons. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, I was so protective and wanted my babies to be protected. Like, what is going on? Oh, no, we can't live in no apartment. No, I was just telling my girl, we can't live in no apartment. We can't live in no project. We can't live in no apartment. My sons mean too much to me because I heard a doggone comedian say, you don't love your children if you continue to stay in the same living conditions you've been living in for the past 4 generations. He said, that don't make no sense. I said, oh, he's so right. When Bill Cosby was like, y'all need to learn how to raise y'all children. Everybody's like, Bill Cosby, that's too late. Nah, he right. Y'all do. I'm down here in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. I'm living this life. We're homeless half the time. So you think I ain't living on the streets with my children too? We going from hotel to hotel because I'm a hairstylist. But if I wasn't no hairstylist ever to make money every day, man, please, me and my children be outside on the corner with everybody else. Ride through the city of Atlanta before there's a doggone convention or something to entertain y'all Negroes. Something's always entertaining. That's the only time y'all come here. But y'all don't even understand what really goes on in the deep parts of this place. What they really done to the people down here. The prophet even said, Prophet Noble Drew Ali spoke it. He said, you know what? I've been to the South. I've seen the condition of my people. And it is their fault. It's the fault of your own. It ain't even who you think it is. It's the fault of your own because you continue the course with these folks. That's why we got this stupid music. Stupid music. I'm telling you, I came up through the real music, real hip hop. What? It was bigger than hip hop. What? KRS-One? What? What? Fab Five Freddy? What? Rap City? What? MTV? Yo, MTV Raps? That's me. The Basement, Video Soul. All of that is me, Johnny. All of that is me. So this is embedded in my bones of who we are. Who we are. So I ain't playing with nobody no more. I don't care about your feelings, your paperwork. I could care less about what you got going on over there. It ain't doing nothing for my people. It ain't been no solution. And I said that when I made an event called the Drew Ali Experience that nobody supported, but just y'all Negro show went to a mountain. Y'all went up a mountain, but y'all didn't support no Unity Day. Now my boys Blue Pill and them did because them are my boys. Those are my family. Blue Pill and Red Pill showed did. They showed up for your girl because I love them. Josh showed up for me because I love them. They showed up. But y'all showed up to go to that doggone mountain. But didn't come to no Unity Day when I was talking about solutions. Let's talk about these solutions for the people. Me and Isha and Joya putting it together all by ourselves. People saying they helping and they really ain't helping. Sitting back benefiting off the fat of the land. Off the sisters. off the sister's back. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that this is what we go through as sisters. For me having boys, I hold the brothers hard to my heart. Because I got 4 sons and I don't want to see my sons go nowhere. I don't want to see them locked away. I've already been through that. My son was 17 going to prison. 5 years, I did 5 years with my son. That was that was like stripping my heart out of me. So when I say what it feels like for a mother to lose a child, you have no idea. That's what it felt like. You have no idea the mental anguish on me, on his brothers, on any of us. You have no idea. And it's because through the music, it was constant. I had to constantly move every 6 months to keep my children from us living somewhere they ain't got no business being. I have sacrificed my whole life for my children. No stuff. No stuff. For my sons, I would give my blood for them. I swear. So now knowing why I came to Georgia to learn this, to get Prophet Noble Drew Ali in my bones, to use them tools, that hammer, that saw, that compass, using all that on me in the loneliness by myself, not nobody around me, blessing me with a family that love me enough to say, man, just get you right. Ain't nobody ever did that for me. Nobody. I did that for everybody else. Nobody ever did that for me. Not a celebrity I worked with. None. I couldn't call them with that. They was already mistreating me. But I needed the money, so I had to do what the master said, and my master was my own people. So I know what this like. This ain't no bull crap no more. Y'all got to stop playing with this. Prophet Noble Drew Ali didn't risk his life for this. Them brothers took his life. I don't care what nobody tell you. Them people on the back of that authority were not for our Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I'm a true Moorish American Muslim that loves Prophet Noble Drew Ali and every prophet that came. Because it came out of me anyway from my mama. It came out of my mama anyway. I am the Olmec people. I told you I am the Mayan. I am the Aztec. And I'm also the Choctaw and the Cherokee. I'm everything that's been bled on this land has been my people. My people came out of the Trail of Tears. My great-grandfather was in the Trail of Tears. He was one of them Mississippi Choctaws that made it to Oklahoma with all the rest of these tribes that had to go. They had to flee to Mexico. That's why Trump say the Gulf of America, you stupid if you don't do your history yourself and keep letting these folks tell you that these folks is against you. And it ain't nothing but your own against you. And then the ones that claim to be who they are, that's claiming to be us and ain't us, is the one running the show. And y'all sitting up here making excuses for them. I say Obama got arrested. I don't care what this thing do, nigga. Obama got arrested. They gonna say, no, it didn't. That was fake news. Y'all stupider than stupid. But y'all call yourself to be sheiks and moral scientists. Y'all don't listen to nothing. Y'all still in the same state. It's the fault of our own people to keep us where we are. It ain't nobody else's fault but theirs. That's why the prophet said, I don't blame the sister, I blame the brothers. Because if the brothers would have stood up, the sisters would have stood. That's what he say. So ain't nobody stood for Prophet Noble Drew Ali? Nobody. His true Moors are still here right now. The ones when he came to bring the message to tell us you are not what they keep telling you you are. Stop listening to that. That ain't you. You ain't none of that. That's why he said that in that Constitution. I might not could do it verbatim, but I promise you I could do it. I done said it enough times and stood up in enough doggone sheik meetings and sheikas and get yelled at by these loudmouth people on YouTube that all they do is type stuff and do nothing about it. They using their women. They ain't doing nothing for them. Them women is struggling and you can see it on their face. But they call themselves to be these hierarchy of people. Them the same Negroes that got Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Period. Call it what you want. Come for me if you want to, because I promise you, this power right now gonna light you on fire. You come over here. So whoever the brother is telling my sister don't listen to me, brother, you better get your life together. That's what you better do, because I'm listening to what Allah say. I'm listening to what Allah say. So don't tell me you don't know what my life been. Don't play with me. I got 4 goons on my pocket that'll come for you, and I ain't trying to be funny. My children will lay down for their mama because they know their mama lay down for them. Straight up. That's what a mama do. Islam. So we gonna get started into this holy day meeting. I don't know where my girl at. I don't know why y'all ain't joining the chat. I don't know. I don't know if y'all think I'm about to. I ain't gonna say that. Ain't nobody saying nothing wrong around here. Everybody's comments are welcome. Everyone. I promise you, there ain't no hierarchy to nobody around here. That's been the play in our head for way too long, y'all. It's been the play in our head for way too long. And good evening, y'all. Good evening. I don't know what's in the chat. I don't even know if I'm seeing the chat right now, but let's begin. So I want to first give honors, the most highest honors. I think I done went through a constitution of my own through this first conversation. So that's why it's important to have a constitution. And that's why the prophet brought a constitution for us, so we can know how to govern ourselves accordingly. Because he said, one day the Europeans going to have to tell the truth. And when it comes back, it's going to come into the hands of the Asiatic. Well, who are the Asiatic? They're angels. Who's the angels? We are, because we've been here the longest. Those 5 civilized tribes, whether they Els, Bays, Alis, Uz, however, he said, however, I got to keep my people connected. If this what I got to tell them, to make sure you stick to Islam and understand it's a simple faith and not a religion, because the religion didn't come till 733. Islam is what we lived. It was our life. It was our nature, because we was in touch with nature. We were in touch with nature. Everything we did has something to do with Venus, the stars, the planets, the Elohims, whether good, bad, ugly. We knew how to move the energy. We knew how to deal with things. We knew how to rebuild when things happen. We were a dope people, and I'm going to show y'all that tonight. We were such a dope people, y'all. We were dope. You hear me? So we're going to first start in this chapter, because I want to give honors to all the divine prophets for all the wonderful words, because in the Moorish science, prophet said, we honor all divine prophets, and we do. We give the highest holy praises to Allah, the Father of the universe, Daddy, and we also give high holy praises to Allah, the Mother, the Al, the A-L. That's where the Al comes from. The Alhambram, and the Al this, and the Al that, the Al. They send signs and symbols to us all the time. We just don't pay attention. But it's always been there. Mother always stands right there, because mother is always first. She's always the chicken before the egg. It always got to be the mommy before anything else pop off. 2 men can't get together and make nothing pop off. We done seen that happen. 2 women can't get together and make nothing pop off. They can't get no baby. The Brad and Judy figured that out, didn't they? And that ain't speaking bad on nobody or radical. That's the truth. And people need to stop being hiding from the truth. I was a fan of the Brad. I love Funkified. So Funkified. It's the Brad tat on that cha. What? That was my girl. So you know what I'm saying? Get them likes up. We good. We at 3,000. Thank y'all, Islam. And I got me some roses. Islam to everyone. So we honor these prophets. We honor all of these people that have come before us, whether it's Malcolm, Martin, Malachi, H. Rap Brown. I could keep going. I could go. I could go all the way back. Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, Jesus, Noble Prophet, Noble Drew Ali. They keep coming, and Pac and KRS-One and all of them. It come from all of them. They the same people. We ain't went nowhere. My family from the Choctaw, Cherokee, Olmec, Maya, Aztec. I'm about to prove it to you. I told you my lineage now. Oh, New Mexico, right next to Colorado. How is it new? And they kept telling me, your great grandma from Old Mexico. I went to school, I was going, Old Mexico. They don't never talk about no old. Well, where the old go? Where the old at? How is this the new one? So growing up, I'm like this in school, like, well, I look more like them red people they had at the beginning of the history book. I don't know. They got to this Martin and all this hanging from the trees. Where did them red people go? I don't know who this is. What's going on? I'm young thinking this in my head, y'all. So you got to give honors to it all. So I'm so glad my mom took me on the path. I've come to this path. Thank Allah, the prophet, because if I'd have never came to Georgia, I'll tell you, I wouldn't know this. I wouldn't know this. I kept wondering, why am I struggling? Why am I going through this? What is happening? But I'm doing all these people, and they're so important. And I thought they liked people because on TV they seem so nice. They seem so kind. Yeah, they're humans, and they're not. Some people just ain't nice. I ain't saying all of them, but some of them are just nasty for no reason because they're unhappy with their life. That just because they got money don't mean they're happy. Mama G, which I love her to shreds, told me when I was like, "How was it to?" Because I was always they always hear about the Illuminati or whatever. I'm like, Mama G, how was it being a Grammy nominated, award winning? Because she won all these awards, Grammys, everything. You know, a whole new world. Like I heard her sing every day in the kitchen when I'm doing hair. I heard her be singing on Japan. It don't be singing everywhere. Mama G said, "Girl, lonely." I said, "Lonely?" In my head, I'm like, wait, but these people have all this stuff. You know, that's what I'm thinking in my head. They have all this stuff. And that's all it is stuff. That's all I'm thinking. So I go on a video set. I'm like, they rent that? What you gotta take the ring. I thought that was her ring. I thought that was his diamonds around here. That ain't his. They make that clothes. They don't went back there and put on the same clothes we wear every day. I'm like, wow, this is a big old stage. Not realizing Prophet Noble Drew Ali was going to bring me to this point in my life. It's like, sister, 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 sister. Let me tell you something, sister. You've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're two of a kind. So giving honors to all that, y'all. I just got to keep it going because this is so dynamic. I just don't know. I'm waiting for Sister Shonda. I don't know who she is, and I've been waiting, so I'm gonna keep on going. So giving honors to the prophet, giving honors to the nation, giving honors to all of you, just giving honors for being here, being able to be here amongst you and able to just love on you from wherever you are in the world, from wherever you are. Because Allah said, bring the love. Allah said, bring the love, okay? So giving honors, but I want to talk about something first before we get into this, because this might be here. We might be here for a minute, and it's all right. You should learn how to take time for yourself to learn some new things so you can study. So the school lab, a lot of this stuff is over there on there. The Moorish Upliftment course. Just go to the school lab. You'll see it. It's a 7 with a hand going up. I've been posting it. Hand going up. Go grab it. You can join the community for free. It's nothing to join the community. I have an Elevate course for hairstylists, and I also have a course on Moorish consciousness and nationality. With that spirituality and all that is all about, y'all, because they be lying to us and they just want to keep getting y'all's money, and it's not fair. I don't spend enough money in church and temples and the Moorish so-called land that never happened, and all of these things that they have promised that they never do. And when me, Sister Isha, and Sister Joya did our best to bring the Unity Day together, it was like, wow, okay, well, these people show up for everybody else. Say Phil Valentine and say 100 people showing up to pay him. I ain't even ask. It's free. Just bring some donations. Support the vendors, the people that are here that make their own stuff. Like our brother Cecil Bay, he cooked. He had sweat his Moorish wear. He makes Moorish fly again. It's flyer than polo. He makes Moorish fly. Father Wise make Moorish fly. All right, see you. See you. It's recorded. Go to YouTube and watch it. It's long. And sign up on the school app. You'll get more information. It's long. So then you guys don't have to sit here when I'm babbling on. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be here, you can. But y'all sit here and watch DJs and scroll all night. So you be all right. It's long. I ain't trying to be funny. But so giving honors to you all. And thank you for coming, Brother Michael. You're so dope. You're always so supportive. Thank you so much. Islam. Thank you to any of you that have stayed this long to have to go. I just appreciate you. But Islam. So I want to come out of the divine instructions, giving honors to the Constitution, the bylaws, all of that, everything, the heads of state, all of that claim to be who they are the ones that are really doing the work, Islam. So I want to come out of the divine instructions from the Holy Prophet. The chapter on misery is chapter 44. 44, ain't that for something? Islam. Holy instructions from the prophet, misery. And we're in what? August is the 8th month. We're in the 8th. So it would make sense to have 44 there. 4 plus 4 is 8. As above, so below. Holy instructions from the prophet. Because whatever you are on the lower end, you are in your higher self. Whatever you got going on in your lower self, you're nothing but Islam. Okay, Islam. You're nothing but that. You know, your higher self is that lower self reflects off of it. So whatever you got going on in your head that you just trying to dismiss and not deal with, and it's your lower self, you wonder why you're angry, irritable, or any of those things, it's because you're dealing with your lower self. And you got to come up out of it. You got to come up out of that lower self into your higher essence. But nobody tells you how to do that. They just talk, talk, talk. Well, come and get your nationality card and come and get this. And that ain't what Jesus did stuff for free. Jesus was homeless. Jesus was homeless. I don't know if nobody checked or not. But did y'all realize he was homeless? He didn't have nowhere to go neither. He was like just chilling, and Allah was calling him, and he was doing exactly what he was supposed to do, like any other prophet comes and do. Forget how you're looking at it from the surface. And no one's perfect. No one. So this is a chapter on misery. Holy instructions from the prophet. Misery. Feeble and insufficient as thou art. Feeble and insufficient as all of us are. Oh man and good. Even in good we insufficient. Even in good, we don't even know how to be sufficient. Watch how prophet breaks this down. Frail, because see, these last 5 chapters are the unfoldment of man, telling you exactly how man is and what he got going on in his head. Telling exactly, you gonna notice him. You gonna notice him. You notice a man by his works. You don't notice him just because he look good, because he got a chain and a house and a car and he doing all these fly things in life. That's not, don't look at him. You can't tell by that. That is crazy for you to be thinking on the surface. So this is why, even in good, we're insufficient, frail, and inconsistent as we are in pleasure. Even in pleasure, we're frail and inconsistent. We ain't even consistent with pleasure. We just ain't. We are not consistent with pleasure. I don't care how you look at it, where you want to go with it. We ain't consistent even in pleasure, y'all. That's wild. That's wild that this has happened to us. This is an unfoldment of man. Found in the Moorish Holy Temple of Sciences, Holy Quran, Circle 7 of the Moorish Holy Temple of Science. Excuse me. Yet there is a thing in which thou art strong and unshaken. There's something you is just so strong. We are so strong and unshaken in it. We're so strong and unshaken. We think somebody is racist and they ain't. Because I'm about to prove it to you just through this right here. It's going to bring up my point too. Why we getting into this tonight? I stole this doggone thievery they done did on the continent. Not on no land, not on a state, on the whole continent takeover. You heard me. This is why everybody got to go where they need to go. Because, yeah, the real people need to be at home for once in their life. While everybody else talk about how great their home is. There is a thing in which thou art strong and unshaken. Guess what his name is, y'all? Misery. Misery. God want to run the misery, baby. That's what Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror. Let me tell you something, how you know you want to run the misery so bad. I'm about to bring a point up of how you know our people run to misery before they run to anything else. I don't care if they say they channeling, they doing this, they doing that. They are running to misery in their daily lives. They really, everything they do is to run to misery. It's not really, they talk about it, but it's not really, it's not being done. It's not being applied. I'm gonna tell you how we run the misery as a whole entire whole, and I'm gonna bring this up because I don't want to lose it. Our people will call Donald John Quavius Trump a doggone racist, right? Quick to call him that. I don't care how many people leave, but they quick to call him my uncle that. My uncle, he call him orange. He's light skinned. Leave my uncle alone. I can show you some real light skinned people in my family. Stop playing with me. I come from Louisiana. My family came out of the gumbo, Louisiana, Mississippi. I'm going to show you today to see all of these tribes that got pushed to the Midwest. Take your butt to the West. Get up out the South, out of these 13 colonies. We taking over the continent. In a minute, watch and see. called Donald John Quavius Trump a racist, right? But 20 years ago, yesterday, the 28th, was 20 years of Hurricane Katrina. I told y'all I had people that came out of hurricane, clients, people close to me worked in shops together because when they was flooding these people in Georgia, they had to come somewhere. So I was managing shops and we had to take people coming in. Then people had to rebuild their clientele. So everybody hustling, everybody doing what they need to do because they dumped our people off. And y'all never called George Bush Jr. Nobody's doggone racist did. Y'all didn't raise all the crap y'all raised today about that. And I was pissed off. I'm here. Oh, I need to go down there. My ex-husband was like, what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do when you get down there? Tay, you can't even swim. I was like, he's like, Tay, look at all that water. My ex-husband from Georgia. He comes from East Point, College Park, right? So that's why y'all hear me talk like that sometimes. Because I've been around here for so long. I don't know how to, it's like in me. I love the twang. It like take me back to our original language. It takes me back. You can call it ebonics. You can think it's slow. You can think whatever you want to call it. You people are very intelligent in the South. Let me tell you. Goody Mob been my teachers too. Outcast been my teachers too. Jeezy been my teacher. Tip been my teacher when he was T.I. No, you know what I'm saying? My teachers, they had some messages deep in the songs and people was just, hey, let's get it. No, it's deeper than that. Deeper. Gotta go deeper. But nobody called out Bush in the way they're calling out him. And when stuff been happening, no matter where it was, he's been showing up. Y'all forget, he done housed more people, homeless people, than any of these presidents that have been in office. Because Donald Trump ain't related to none of them. Now, Obama related to Bush, and Bush related to Clinton, and Clinton related to Bush, the other Bush, and it keep going back to your Andrew Jackson and all the people on your paper money that y'all about to cashless bail, about to tear y'all up in this bad boy. Come through and get them, y'all. Come through and get them. I'm waiting for them to come through and get these folks because y'all been doing our land dirty. Anybody that's being lawless on this bad boy, you wrong. You ain't right. You ain't right, because I've been living in this stuff for these years with my babies, trusting Allah continues to protect them from any of y'all ignorant folks, any of y'all that's out here being ignorant, period. Y'all ain't called that Bush out when he treated our people like that and left them. I know he left them before they brought a movie out. Before they ever brought a movie out about Katrina, they left them. I watched it on TV every day. I'm a hairstylist. I'm in the shop like, this movie. I'm pissed. What? The babies is getting sick all over the place. Nobody knows where their babies is, and ain't nobody said nothing. Y'all just went on with y'all's happy lives and started big pimping, spending G's. Y'all forgot. Y'all just be forgetting. Y'all just forget you. We ain't worried. It ain't us. It ain't us. You don't realize how it's affecting each and every one of us every day. Someone's household, you know it's affecting it. These children being taken, I don't know how many people I've been seeing that I'm either grew up with, they from the same state I'm in, they children missing. So worried about my grandbabies with these brides that won't even let me see my grandbabies because they scared of this message because I'm about to handle them too. You keeping these babies away from their fathers when their fathers want to be in their life because they don't want your trifling behind. Because I didn't raise no man to want no trifling woman. I didn't raise no man to want no trifling woman. I raised you gonna respect her like you respect me. You gonna love her like you love me. If you can't love a woman like you love your mama, you don't need to be with her. Period. Period. And that means you don't love your mama. Period. You don't love your mama. Talk about what you want to talk about. You make it look like you do. No, you don't. Stop playing with me. You don't love your mama. I know mamas. Mamas come to me even in spirit. So as a mama and understanding spirit, because I birthed it, it comes out of me. Women birth the real thing. The spirit lives within us, and then we push it out when they say, hey, I'm going to choose you. Don't be my mama and my dad. Like I said, y'all didn't call out Bush like this. None of y'all did. And y'all wrong. Y'all hypocrites. Y'all hypocrites running around here still talking about that man's a racist. And he's cleaning up these streets. And he's getting this homelessness. Because like I said, he was the first one to ever. You go back in history and watch what he did. That man took more homeless people off the street and put them in Trump Tower than you can imagine. Jennifer Hudson, when her family got taken out, they went to Trump Tower. Y'all didn't call Bush no doggone racist when our people in Katrina got left behind. Y'all didn't call Biden no racist when he just did that stuff again. You didn't call none of them no racist, but you keep calling my uncle John Quavius a racist. Y'all gonna stop it. That's what our law said. Y'all gonna stop talking about maturing. Y'all gonna stop talking about maturing because I'm about to get you. I'm about to get you. That's what I'm about to do. About to hand it to you. You heard me. Like they say in the South. You heard me, shout. You heard me. Think you gonna hear me this evening? I am on fire, y'all, because boy, it's needed to come out. Pissed off. Not pissed off, I'm happy because I understand what's happening now. Even more than ever. Even more than ever. Let me see. I don't know why this thing don't want to work for us right now. But I sure hope you there. Why you don't want to come up? Maybe it's gonna pop up in a minute. It'll pop up by itself. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so as I was saying, nobody ever called him out. Nobody. Hurt you, hurt you. Oh, okay. Is that what I gotta do? Hurt you one time. How you? Uh-oh. Wait, how I hurt you? Reply? Do I reply? Oh, I don't know how to do that, y'all. Really? That's what you're supposed to do? Hurt you. Wait, hurt me. Say hurt me? Well, this is why I be doing it. Lord, I'm messing up. I'm here. It ain't popping up. If it does, I'll chime in. Wow, I want to know what you mean by heart you. Y'all, what does she mean by heart? Or like put a emoji heart? Is that how I do it? It's telling you I sent you a heart. Oh yeah, you did. Oh, Islam, thank you for the heart, Sister Shonda. I love you. Thank you for the heart. Who's ever sent me the heart? I didn't know that's how to work. Oh, okay. Islam, thank you so much. I hope it lets you come up. I don't know. It's saying something, but it ain't moving. It's saying connecting, but it ain't doing nothing. Oh, you know why? I need to move this out the way. That's what that is. There you go. Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. I see. Y'all, my fault if y'all were trying to come in. I didn't see nothing. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Okay, y'all. Y'all ready? Yes, I think you're coming. I think, y'all, I didn't know that was over there. I apologize. As I was saying though, y'all ain't said nothing about him being no doggone racist. So it be making me mad. You did say that about him, and he did that to our folk. He did that to our folk. Oh, thank y'all for the diamonds. Thank y'all for the diamond. So I'm gonna keep going because we're gonna get into this because Sister Shonda's gonna come and talk to us about some stuff too. So here we go. I hope ain't nobody over here on StreamYard because I don't know how to check anything on this tablet. I'm really upset right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so y'all, hopefully you can still hear me. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat so I can make sure I'm still with you. Y'all still with me because I can't see that right now. I don't even know if I'm on the camera. Can y'all see me? What's going on? It's funny. This thing act like because it's like I can't take the algorithm. No, I'm bringing it. Got this mic on fire. Where the fire? Is it a fire? Is it a fire? Nah, it ain't no fire. Get it go. Ah, boy. I don't even know if that's how you do it. Something went wrong. This thing make me so doggone sick. Let me tell y'all. This thing be making me sick. I guess it's gonna work when it feel like it wanna pop up, Sister Shonda. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But anyway, well, I can hear you. Wait a minute. Can you start? I can hear you. Wait a minute. Okay. Can you speak up a little bit? I can hear you for some reason a little bit. Say it again. Hear you, but I don't know if they can hear you. Can you hear you over there? Huh? You can hear you, Sister Shonda. Oh, okay. Well, I can hear you. It's low, but I don't know why it's so low. Hold on, let me see. Is it turned that down? No, I don't want to turn that down. Hold on. Is this thing up all the way, honey? I'm trying to figure out why I can't hear you. Hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. Can I call you right back? Hi, hey, Mama Sherba, I'm on a live. I'm teaching a class. Can I call you right back? Call you right back. Are you there, Sister Shonda? Now I see you. Are you there? Okay, you are there. Well, I can't barely hear you, but I think they can hear you. Ask them, can they put a one in the chat to make sure we can hear you? Because I'm only hearing so much. My apologies. I didn't even realize. My apologies. Can you hear? You can hear me though, clear, right? Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. I can't hear you. I hear you perfectly fine, but my apologies. It's these headphones that I'm using. They're called bone condensing phones because they came with my AO scan phone. So they're for like to hear the vibration more and pick up the more than the surface level of the beat. You're picking up the undertone. It picks up the undertone to everything. You hear me? Huh? Okay. Just making sure. All right. So we're gonna continue on, and then I'm gonna let you, say your piece. I believe they can hear you. Um, if anybody says something, I guess they'll say that they can hear, but I can't even see how many people up there no more. I was seeing that, but I don't see. Something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. Okay, let's move. Just move. Sometimes TikTok just get on my nerves with this stuff. They be doing too much. So if it click off, I'm gonna have to come back in, y'all. Okay, you can hear it. Great. We good to go. So as I said, no one was calling on it, and that's the problem I really be having. I'm like, wow, y'all quick to talk about this, man, but y'all ain't spoken for our people in no other way. Y'all make it seem to be like it's one thing, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes it very crazy to me. What you think, Sister Shonda? Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, so the Katrina thing was something that really affected me a lot because I knew a lot of people that came out of it, worked with a lot of people, had a lot of clients. Yeah, and it did good for some people that came out of the Ninth Ward. I knew personally some people came out of the Ninth Ward that their life did become better because they were able to come to school. They had gave them money to either stay here, go to school, find them a place, however. Georgia did do the best they could for the people, but when you got all the inside people taking the money, that it's already a bunch of homeless people here. We don't need more. We didn't need any more people. If you would look at the stats of Georgia, since I've been living here, let me tell y'all something. When I first moved here, 10 people a day was moving here. That was 2001. 10 people each day was moving here. Then it started jumping up to 12 people a day. I don't know what it eventually got to. But they were moving here expecting a certain life, and I watched them move away. I'm watching that on TikTok. I watched it on TikTok a lot about 6 months ago. They were just moving out, because they came expecting a job. And this ain't that kind of place. This is the South, y'all. This is the South. This ain't that place. That ain't what this is. You better have some kind of grind and hustle about yourself. Let me tell you something. Brothers sell socks. They sell 60 pair of socks for $20, Sean. 60 pair of socks for $20. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. They straight up do. They bring the I would get socks, cute socks too. They come to the shop. The brothers got the trash bags full of socks, the clothes, best boosters in the world. You know what I'm saying? I had the best booster back home. I ain't trying to be funny, but shoot. People got to survive. Our people been having to survive for a long time off the sweats of everyone else. We have been enslaved to the world, y'all. We have been enslaved to the world. I don't care what you got going on in your life, what your job is, what your living situation is. We have been slaves to them people, and we continue to sign up for it every day that we show up to their places of employment. I don't care, but I got bills. Well, I do too. And guess what? Being an entrepreneur for the past 30 years, it's hard for me to get a job. I'm overqualified to even work in a salon. They don't want me. They're like, oh no, we don't want her coming. She's 30. Oh no, she's gonna be horrible. She's gonna be hard to work with. She's set in her ways. No, I'm not. You just gonna understand. I come up in there. I'm about to run some things. That's what you're scared of. I intimidate you because you see that resume. You like, hold up, she don't work with all these people. She did all that. That don't mean nothing. I know how to be humble. That's your business. I don't want no salon. I don't own 3 in my life. Y'all can have that crap. I don't want to be bothered with no hairstylist. With they dramatized behind. No, thank you. I'm good. So as I was saying, we don't even understand the underlining of this all, you know. Like I said, what you say? I don't know where she went. Okay. So yeah, you know, it's the underlining that a lot of people don't really realize what goes on here in this place, and how people are affected and how they've been living. This is nothing new. Homelessness is nothing new to the state of Georgia. It's been horrible since I moved here. I've always seen families on the street. When I used to come here for the hair show in the 90s, before I ever moved to Atlanta, I would see 16-year-olds homeless on the street, eating out the trash can, babies. And in my head, I'm like, dang, I got 3 babies at home. I would never let that happen to them. And when I moved, my 3rd baby was young. I had my 4th baby right here in Atlanta, at Emory DeKalb Emory. There we go. Yeah. So, you know, it's TikTok's tripping. I know it is. It's okay. They don't like the message, but they gonna get it because they sure did that manifesto on YouTube. You sure let that boy put them words on that pistol and put that manifesto on YouTube. You let them go read to these children and go into bathrooms with children. You done made these babies sick in their head. They don't even know who they are. Y'all wrong for that. The system's wrong. And anybody that running these platforms, I don't care. Shut it down, baby. Because I promise you, after tonight, you're going to want to go hide in a cave somewhere. Because you're wrong for doing what you've been doing, shawty. Wrong. Even for these little pennies you try to pay people on these platforms that really suck because y'all don't want nobody to get no information out. So you shadow ban, you do all this nonsense that you do. But baby, you can't stop what's coming to you. I promise you. I promise you, Allah done already spoke to me. It has already been spoken, and you ain't got no chance. You ain't got nowhere to run, and you sure ain't got no way to hide. Y'all done took our people out with cooties and everything else. So, baby, let me tell you, you got HELL to play, shout it. You sure do. You don't know what that is. I'm starting speaking language y'all don't know, so y'all try to figure out what she saying. What her saying? What her saying? Y'all don't know what I'm saying. I know. You still there? Yeah, they ain't letting her say nothing. See, that's why I know they doing it. But it's okay. Keep listening. Record this. Y'all want to record something? I said, man, we're recording your call. We tell the bill collector, well, record this. Leave me alone. I don't care nothing about you because your little paper don't mean nothing. Been coming up off of me all this time. I'm in debt because of you, and I've been working my butt off, and I don't even have the things that I deserve. I don't even have the things I deserve because of y'all greedy people. Whether you come from the other side of the world or not, because I'm about to show how you thieved everything from us. You thieves, you treasonous. Thank you for getting that man locked up. Obama being locked up, though. Y'all little do y'all know. Y'all slow. Y'all slow. This been done happen first time John Quavius was in office. John Quavius said, yep, they gonna think I'm gone. I'm about to get all these folks. Lock them all up. Lock them all up. Lock them up. Let me see some. I'm gonna try to see if I let go of this. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? I just need to make sure that y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear me? I think now I'm gonna have to change the microphone. Can y'all hear me? I need to know that you can still hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me? Did it? Okay. There. It don't want to unmute. What the heck is going on? Why does this thing do that? Okay, there it goes. Can y'all hear me all right? Let me see if I can get this speaker to work. So maybe that's what it is, because it might be the headphones, Sister Shonda. I don't know. This thing be tripping. All right, Islam, I'm glad y'all can hear me. Islam, I'm so glad you guys are still here with me. Okay, we want to unmute my audio, but I need you to tell me why I can't hear her then. I need to hear her. Speak, Sister Shonda. Speak if you can. Speak, Sister Shonda. If you can speak, speak. It's unmute. I unmuted it. Did I mute you? I don't think you're unmuted. Okay. What you say? No? Yeah, he been gone. He been gone. Obama been gone, shouted. Let me see. I don't know. Can y'all still hear me? I'm just trying to make sure that y'all can still hear me, because the last time this thing did that, when I took these headphones off, you couldn't hear me. They was like, "We can't hear you," and I was like, "Oh shoot, oh shoot." Yeah, so he's been gone. We didn't know that, but he been gone. But anyway, back to the lesson, because like I said, we run the misery, so we're looking for the miserable. We're always looking for something to be miserable about instead of looking for something. Why is her microphone turned off? But it should be turned off. And viewers can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me? You can't hear me. Go on somewhere talking about they can't hear me. Yes, they can. Move. Sister Shonda. Y'all think y'all slick. They said they can hear me. Move. They said they can hear me. All right, as long as y'all can hear me. I don't know. Let me see how these. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Okay, cool. They can hear me. Islam. All right, so we run the misery, and we got to stop running the misery so much, because that's all we run to. We look for it. I don't know why Sister Shonda's microphone is off. Why do y'all have her microphone off? I'm tired of y'all. Come on, man. Unmute it. I don't want to mute. I don't want to mute. I don't want to mute. This dog on TikTok be hating, boy. They know they some haters. They just gotta hate for no reason at all. I knew it. It's the haters. They love to be hating, y'all. I'm gonna continue with this lesson though. They still gonna get it, I promise you. No matter what, I'll post it from YouTube on this TikTok. They ain't gonna have no choice but to get this message. I promise y'all. They ain't gonna have no choice but to get the message. So, so, um, So, I'm just going to say this. I don't know what's going on. It's doing something in the background, but I hope you're still with me. Okay. Let's see what you say. Okay, cool. So, with this, I'm going to say this. So, we run the misery so much, you know what I'm saying? We love that misery. We be like, oh, the misery is just better. I don't want to be happy. My pleasure is just not right. So in 2, it said, it is the character of thy being, the prerogative of thy nature. This is your prerogative. Hey, I can do what I want to do. Ain't that what Bobby said? It's my prerogative. So your prerogative, it is the character of your being, the prerogative of your nature. This is your prerogative. It's your nature to be miserable. It's a crime. In thy breast alone it resided. Without thee there is nothing of it. And behold, what is its source but thy own passion? It's only what you want. You only running for your passion. You ain't really looking for nobody else. You ain't really trying to look out for nobody. You really ain't gonna risk nothing for nobody. You would take for somebody, because if you real hungry and somebody else got something and you desperate, you ain't even gonna think about how to break bread with your brother or sister. You're gonna take from them. And this is why the National Guard gotta come. Because it's about to come a time these people about to act like a fool with each other. And so you ain't gonna be able to go in the grocery store. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no nothing that backs anything. You and your paper that you taking pictures with. You and your stacks of bread that you standing on. your stack of trees, your paper that comes from the tree. You forgot the tree makes the paper, didn't they tell you that in school? That the paper comes from the tree. That's what you write with. That the pencil, all that comes from the tree. You and your money come from the tree. That's why it's gonna be a cashless society and y'all mad. They've been telling you this. Been telling y'all this. Y'all crazy to not listen to nobody but yourselves because your own ignorance puts you where you are. Your own ignorance puts you where you are. There's nothing of it. And behold, what is its source? But thy own passion. That's a question. He who gave thee these gave thee also a reason to subdue them. Exert it, and thou shalt trample them under thy feet. Thy entrance into the world, is it not shameful? Sometimes people think their entrance in the world is shameful. And sometimes people's entrance in the world is shameful because thy destruction, is it not glorious? You'll destroy yourself despite your face. You'll destroy yourself despite your face. Okay. You'll destroy yourself despite your face. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if you can still hear me. So over this dog on TikTok sometime. Y'all don't even understand, but I'm going to keep on going because the message got to go. So no matter if I got to click out and come back in, I'm going to click out and come back in. So come back in because that's all I'm about to do. Is end this live and come on back. That's all. That's all we got to do. Just end and come back. But I'm going to continue over here on, if I have to, over here. I'll continue. I don't know why it's muted, though. You keep saying it's muted. It ain't nothing muted. You just want it to be muted because you don't want to hear this. But you going to hear it. You going to hear it today, Shawty. You going to hear it today because I'm tired of y'all messing with my people. I'm tired of y'all messing with my people. I'm tired of it. It's stupid. And y'all wrong for continuing to do the things y'all do. And y'all do it in our face. Y'all do it in our face on purpose. Y'all do it in our face on purpose. Y'all really do. Let me see. Is that better? Let me see how that might work a little better. For some reason, that sounds a little clearer. Sounds like I might can hear Sister Shonda at this point. Let me see. She's on the chill though at this moment. Okay. So, oh man, move. Man, can you move? Because you was messing me up. You're tripping. I don't want to do that. I never told you I wanted to do that. Can you move? Okay, there we go. I think you can hear me. I'm trusting you can hear me. Invite. I don't know what you said, but all right, let's get it. All right, so Sister Shonda, can you say something? Okay, she's just here. I guess it don't want her to say nothing. I guess. I don't know what this thing got going on. Every time, huh? It seemed like I heard you, but you're not talking. Okay. So I'm just gonna continue and then she'll probably come in because I don't want to lose the thought. Exert it and thou shalt trample them under thy feet. Okay. So he who gave thee these gave thee also reason to subdue them. So hey, you got a reason to subdue your lower nature. You really do. You have the resolution. You're the resolution. You really are. You're the resolution. You're not anything less than that. You are the resolution. Really? You are? I sound like I heard you though. It's like I heard you loud and clear, but then you did it's like you stopped talking. So I don't know what happened. But as I was saying, so yeah, she's here. So we're just when she flows in, it'll eventually grab her. It'll let her in. Our energy's gonna raise it up too much. Y'all gotta keep the likes up. That's why y'all gotta keep doing them likes. Y'all gotta keep hearting this video. So we get them likes up. So then the more and more it hits it, it's gonna hit it. It ain't gonna have no choice. We'll blow this bad boy up with this message. We'll tear it up. Not like that. Excuse me. Okay. Not saying like that because what I'm saying is the algorithm will go up so hard they won't have no choice but to listen to us. because they're going to stop it. They're going to stop it, and they're going to stop it now. So he gave you a reason to subdue these passions. Exert it, and you shall trample them under your feet. Like he'll make your enemies your stool. You know what I'm saying? Your step stool. He'll make your table. Your enemy is you. You're the biggest enemy, your lower self. So trample it under your feet and let it go. Stop living in these passions and desires and get together. Get your life together. Learn to love each other again. Fall in love like our grandparents were in love. Our grandparents were in love. Didn't matter what you thought granddaddy was doing. Every granddaddy didn't do that because your granddaddy didn't know how to keep his stuff, his fire in his pants. Don't mean everybody granddaddy was like that. Some granddaddies, a lot of granddaddies stayed at home with their wife and children, and that's why we have a lot of amazing doctors and people that were able to perform heart surgery and do all this dope stuff they did. Our ancestors, nobody else. Forget about that. Wait when I tell y'all, because y'all don't want to stick around for this one. So I said the interest in the word, is it not shameful? Because some think it is. Thy destruction, is it not glorious? They do. They glorify destruction. They glorify it every day on the news. And you want to take for what they say face value. The New York Times is a magazine. It's a newspaper. Prophet Noble Drew Ali had a newspaper too. It's called the Moorish Guide to guide your butt out of slavery. It was to guide you out of the condition you in. And it's still good today. But these folks want to sell your paperwork and tell you, come over here and go against them. And da-da-da-da-da. How you going against the thing that's for you? That's the most goofiest stuff I've ever heard. That's why I said they hijacked the movement. They hijacked the prophets movement. They hijacked it. All these other people, black folks, hijacked the movement. They hijacked the institutions where we got our spirituality from, the temples. They hijacked it. They've been hijacking it. I'm going to show you through the paperwork. I'm going to show you through the things they did, and go sign up on the school app so you can see it all. That's all you got to do. So I ain't got to keep sharing my screen and go read for yourself if you want to know. Like study for thyself to show yourself approved. Don't go off of what these folks is telling you or what the dumbness they be saying. Sometimes you can't do that. Like, go and research for yourself. Look up words when you hear me say it. That's why I say it in an intentful way, in an intensive way, so that you can say, hey, wait a minute, what does that mean? Let me go see. Maybe AI can help me. All I do is ask AI, what color is the sky? For real, for real. Instead of really asking AI them hard questions and make AI tell you the truth. And nothing but the truth. Because the prophet said truth will never change or pass away. Never. It never changes. Law governs all events because mama governs all events. Mama do. Forget what they told you. Daddy do too. But mama governs all events because Venus governs all events. Whether chaos, whether love. That's why women during that time of the month, we chaos, we show is. I know I was BITC number one. You hear me? Number one. I'm number one. What? KRX. He's down with us. Yes, I'm telling you, I was off the chart. I knew I would be like, ooh, well, thank you. I knew I needed men in my life. I didn't need no girls because she'd have been thrown up against the wall somewhere, strung up. They'd be like, this lady does. She took her lady out. She took her back. Oh, Lord, she took the daughter. She only 16. Because if it was the way my children did stuff, girl, honey. Well, one of them, I'm going to say one. If he would have been a girl, boy, I'd have been on the news. I'd have been on the whole news channel. Fox 5. I'd have been on Fox 5. With doggone Karen Greer and doggone woman girl with the blonde hair. Her too. I'd have been on there, girl. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't have one. I'm enough. I understand me. I understand who I am. So it's like knowing yourself, then you ain't got no problem being yourself. When you know yourself, you ain't got no problem being yourself. Like my boy Raku, he said, my wife loved me. I ain't got no teeth, but she still love me. You sure right. And your intelligence, I wouldn't care if you had teeth or not, baby. You so intelligent. I just want you to talk to me. Just keep me in line, boo. Just keep your girl in line. Thank you. Alignment, here I come. I'm coming in the room, boo. That don't be mattering to me. Everybody got a flaw about them. Everybody got a flaw about them. Ain't none of y'all perfect. Everybody funny looking, some kind of way. Everybody, even the most finest, beautiful people. If you look at them really in the face, their eyes is off, nose is crooked, like things that you wouldn't even think. That's why TLC gave you crooked smile. J. Cole and TLC gave you that crooked smile. Fall in love with your crooked smile. Fall in love with everything that's about you. Because you was divinely prepared and made in the way of Allah wanting you to be. Not just because you want to look that way. Because you want to go get surgery and make your body do this and do that. Looking goofy. Looking like animals walking around here. Like, all these women look like horses. It's like the most so disgusting thing. Like, love yourself more. You gotta love yourself more than that, baby. And ain't nothing worth me clenching my middle together that little to entrap all my organs. I mean, geez, my stomach and all this is just right here. I'm pushing everything together. I'm pushing everything together. All the organs is crushing. Nothing's breathing. I done tried to wear one of them to work one day. I said, I went to the bathroom. I said, whoever decided to create this demon, they need to be in trouble because this is crazy. I can't even breathe. I'm trying to do clients and shampoo, and I can't move. I can't get to the scalp the way I need to because I like to shampoo my clients. I like to be like, oh. They're like, hey, geez, man. I mean, if you was a man, I know. Girl, that's why I need an amazing husband that would appreciate all this greatness I got to give. But I got some greatness. I got to tell you about the giant I ran into, too. Oh, before I go on, because I don't want to get too caught up in myself. But yeah, oh my goodness. So I've been thinking about giants ever since Rod had been. What's up, brother? Islam to you. Ever since Brother Rod was, huh? What you say? Happy holiday, love. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Yes, so we're in the chapter of misery right now, but we about to talk about the theft of this continent and the reclamation of the nation. So people can get rid of this spelling of what Prophet Noble Drew Ali brought. Because I done told y'all 10 times before that was my husband. So we have conversation all the time for me to get y'all Negroes together. I don't care who you think you is, neither. I don't care because I don't care who right now. Let me tell you something. When I learned, I said, oh, I lied. I got no respect for the person, not even me. He was like, girl, I don't care about you and what? And Allah said, Mama said, girl, please. And you thought you was bigger than who? Oh, okay. Yeah, right on. Higher self, lower self. Get out yourself, boo. Get out of her. Get out yourself. Get out your passions. Get out your lower energy. And come on to your higher self. Once you get to know yourself. Because once you get to know yourself, you love yourself. And when you love yourself, you love the other person that you look into the face of. That's why the prophet said, when you look into the eyes of men, you see Allah. Allah speaks to man through man. Those are simple. That's why it says Islam is a simple faith. We make it hard, but it's a simple faith. That's why it came in 733. If you go watch my boy Raku, he breaks it all the way down. It's so much dope science because he's the dopest astrologer. When he went behind them walls, he did what he needed to do to learn self and learn about how we really operate. So when he popped it off and I started researching more about the theft of this continent, I said, oh, he's right. Wait a minute. Them cousins came over here. Them cousins, them Venetians, them cousins, them, what are they called? Them other folks. All them other folks from that other side, them, yeah, our cousins in Europe. Because stop thinking anybody's not you, because everything is you. You're goofy when you say that. You sound so ignorant to think we only claimed one landmass. That's why the prophet brought that we were Moorish American Muslims. So he could be like, baby, you the planet. Don't be letting these people encompass you in their boundaries because they going to tell you, yeah, now you Indian, and now you this, and now you that, and now you this, and now you that, and now you this, and now you that, now you this, now you that. Now you can be unbinary. Binary. Just forget it. I just claim I ain't nothing at this point. I see that on the application. I was like, that's crazy. All right, well, whatever. I had my children, they was boys. They came out with penises. I came out with a yoni. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what all this is about, but this is crazy right here. You know what I'm saying? So, He who begetteth the man hideth his face. So he who like this his brother, he hides his face. You know what I'm saying? That's why the snitching game serious right now. That doggone Rilo. I don't know these children. These children know my children. Because my children grew up with these children I'm watching on the news right now. My son knew T Hood personally. Like these children grew up together. We lived off of Cleveland Avenue. We lived in East Point. We lived where all these children be at. My children have been around, and I'm going. I see why my children say, I'm not coming back down there, girl, please. Yeah, we gonna stay on up here in the mountains. You do what you gotta do down there. We good, Mom. We gonna stay home in Mexico. You go on and handle the people in the South if you want to. We'll see you later. They said, we are not coming back there. And I see why. It's on. I see why. National Guard, do your job, baby. That's all I gotta say. Because they done tore this place up. They done tore up the motherland. I'm gonna show y'all how all this is the motherland. And how goofy you sound when you think you got to run away from here and go. So I heard the dude say, I'm gonna go to Africa after I finish this movie because I know they coming for me. You sound like a fool. And they still gonna come for you. Because they got to sell your butt right back over here. The same way they did us before. They took us over there on the trip, saying, hey, come be my friend. We like you. We're cousins. And we said, okay, I'm gonna go over there with you. And we go over there with them. And then we come back. They got us and captivated us. We didn't know where we was at. That's like the man said on Katrina. That's like me leaving the Ninth Ward and going to Houston saying, I'm hungry. Them people, I can't go to them people back though. I can't go to them people back door, y'all. I can't go to these people's back door and go say, can I get some food? But I know if I'm in the Ninth Ward, if I'm in St. Bernard, if I'm in any of these parishes where my people been, I can go to somebody's back door and get some food. That's how it is in the South. If you really, but so many of these implants that came to Georgia that you can barely find the people that were here. This is the same way they did us before. The same way they've been doing the continent. So all these Negro, black, and colorful want to move on down to the South because Atlanta looks fun on TV. You goof jerk, you. You don't even know what really going on here. You see all this fame and goofy stuff. You see reality TV. You see weave and lashes and body parts all over the place. Body parts made in China. Body parts made over here. Body parts made here. You see body parts everywhere. And y'all get excited about that nonsense. That is sickening. People are trying to raise their children to be decent adults, decent humans. While you walking around here just saying yourself on fan club and whatever else y'all do, y'all are about to understand what cashless bail is really about. And you need to. Because y'all have been just trifling up in this bad boy. All of y'all have been trifling. I raised 4 boys by myself. Raised a husband too, just to let you know that. So can't nobody come on and talk about, but I'm married. Yeah, me too. And I held it down for 21 years to a nigga that barely want to get up and get a job. Let's be real about it. Who holds the household down? That's ridiculous. Y'all need to get y'all life together. Y'all suck. Straight up suck when you doing stuff like that to a sister. That's why the prophet brought it. He said, if you don't treat your wife right, the ash pile's waiting for you. So keep thinking you can have all these wives if you want to. No, you can't. Me and Prophet was married, and when we wasn't together, he went and got somebody else. And that's cool. And he a man. That's what he want to do. That's what he want to do. That didn't stop me from living out the movement. I stayed in the temple. I stayed there till they thought I went away in the 80s. But baby, Pearl is right here. She ain't went nowhere. She ain't went nowhere. And I'm going to stand for my husband because I know that he did his thing on this land. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's somewhere out here. Like I said, I was in the store with a giant, y'all. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. So Rob was talking about giants. I'm going to keep going with y'all. Rob was talking about giants, right? And every time I turn around, he's showing these giants. And I kept saying, I know my husband's an Anunnaki. I know he is, because these little short little dudes, it's only 6'1" and stuff. They ain't working no more. I'm like, he's a giant. Maybe he's just a giant at heart, like Tip say. You know, he's 5'9" with the heart of a 6'4" dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, maybe he's short and he might have a heart of a 6'4" dude. And I do know a dude that's like that. So, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't going to talk about it right now. But anyway. So I was like, I go in the store and I live around the corner from Publix. So I'm in the store shopping. I'm walking. Wanna get my stuff, y'all? I'm looking crazy. And my thing had just told me, man, when you leave the house, make sure you look nice. I'm like, man, I gotta go to the store. I think about that today. The man said it on my thing. Straight home told me to dress up. I just dressed up to go see my giant, y'all. He was at the store. Let me tell y'all who was in. Oh, this man, boy, when he used to be on YouTube, they kicked my boy off, though. I used to be in love with him, me and my sister. My sister be like, I'm going to marry him. I'm like, girl, you don't even live in Georgia. I do. I'm going to marry him. Baby, walking. I see this tall dude. I'm like, good Lord, that dude is tall. I kept going, he's like a giant. That's all I said to myself. He's like a giant. And his face turned. I said, that's Dwight Howard. I said, no, that's not. That's not Dwight Howard. I said, no, that's not Ja. Ja don't look like. I know Ja. I know his brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. I love him. He's the most amazing person in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? He's dope. His spirit is amazing. So I was like, that's not him. Because Ja would see me and definitely approach. So I go, I don't know who that is. I know I know that person. That's what I'm saying while I'm in line. Dang, I look crazy. That's a giant. That's all I'm saying in my head. The man go, nice. The man behind me go, nice to meet you, man. He said, nice to meet you too. And turn the corner and go down the aisle. I said, yeah, he trying to get whoever that is trying to get there. Heck, too many of us. That's up in here. He gonna like, they're gonna notice me in a minute. So the little boy goes, who is that, Dad? He's tall. Who is that? He says, oh, that's Kwame Brown. He's a basketball player. I said, oh my God. I started in the spot. I was like, oh God. The giant. I've been looking for him. He's been looking for me. He don't even know it. I'm his little person. That's what I'm saying. Man, I'm tripping. I'm like, now y'all, I done been past Erica Badu. I done gave her Islam. She done Islam me back and bowed to me. Y'all, I done been in some situations. I done been around some folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I done touched some folk in my life. I done touched some folks in my life. Ain't nothing to brag about, but to say they're just people. But Lord Kwame Brown, you know, he would be on YouTube going in. They got him, my boy, off of YouTube because he was going hard for Trump. Him and Angela Stanton. Him and Angela Stanton King, which is Martin Luther King's niece. She's Martin Luther King's niece. Her mom came to my shop and got her hair done before she's an elder. So she was locked up. I'm believing at that time or whatever. You know who got her out? Trump got her out. Trump got Angela Stanton King out. She been standing up for women's right and the reproductive system and why y'all keep trying to get our women to have these doggone taking our children out of us so y'all can do research and taking our placentas and doing all the things that you've been doing to the woman. To detach her from her children, even by clipping the umbilical cord before it's time. Then you wonder why the children running around here crazy and living in misery. You want to know why these babies is miserable? Because they cut them away from us too quickly. I'm around too many women that have had home births. And they have amazing children that you can tell when they get older, oh my God, their amazingness is going to get even more amazing. You know what I'm saying? They clipped them babies away from us. I'm about to show you how they kept snatching us out of each other's arms. So stay a while. So we're going to keep going. Like I said, he who begetteth the man hideth his face. Did y'all want to say something? Just going. And I don't want to just keep talking. And y'all might have something to say. So stop me, y'all, because y'all know I'll keep going because I'm on fire for the prophet this evening. My husband said, get your butt up there. I don't care how nobody feeling. Go make your shampoo bars. Do what you ever gonna do, Latoya. But I need you up here, boo. I need you doing your duty, child. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's that husband energy. So when I seen Kwame, I said, oh, the Giants are real. They're here. They already been here. It's just Kwame and them. It's like Kwame and Shaq. I don't work for him before. Like it's all of them. They're the Giants. Who y'all been looking for? Ain't nobody just 7 feet running around here. I didn't have no children 7 feet tall. I got 4 boys. And the tallest one might hit 6 foot. He might be 6 foot now. Oh, that's the baby. But ain't nobody, I ain't worth no 6'5", no 6'7", and 6'8", and 7'2", and the Giants. Well, you ain't seen these corn-fed brothers in the South. Y'all tell me y'all want a country man, you better not a cook. I'm gonna tell you that. You can't be going to Popeyes and stuff. All these bougie restaurants I want to go to. It ain't working with no countryman. I'm trying to tell you, my ancestors like, girl, I don't eat nothing out no box. You got all you know how to cook. Ooh, my stepdad taught me how to cook back 8 years old. You know, I'm making homemade cornbread and gravy and chicken, smothered chicken, smothered pork. My mom didn't eat pork, but my stepdad did. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't cook it in her house though. Once they broke up, oh no, don't bring that up in here. She don't want to smell it. She said there if anything, ain't no pork. So, you know, I learned how to cook. So I was like, these people talking they want a country man and can't cook. I can throw down in the kitchen. I'm telling you, my husband, I'm telling you. Probably like, I'll make shampoo bars and do your thing, boo. Give this message to see. I said, all right, we giving it. We giving it, prophet. I'm going to get it. So, but he who unalive 1,000 is on. You see them send our boys over to war and do these things, and they get honored for taking out people. And they was doing that honoring taking us out. They get honored for taking us out. They get blue stripes and purple hearts and all of that to fight the Revolutionary War and they got all that for getting us. They got all that. That's unfair. Why? They were honored for taking that many people out. They were honored pretty much for taking out Katrina then. Like I said, y'all never called that man no racist when our people were down there hungry. On top of roofs and in the stadium and on the doggone highway and byway stuck. Nowhere to go. Then people didn't have cars to get out or none of that. Like I said, come to the South if you want to. Let something happen down here. All these people that got to flee the South, oh, baby, honey. The only place they can go is up. Baby, you go the other way, you're going in the water. You're going straight in the water. They knew what they were doing, y'all, when they took over. They knew what they were doing. They pushed us off our land. They pushed us all the way to the Midwest, Oklahoma. That's where they pushed all of our indigenous tribes. There were still indigenous tribes on that side, but they pushed us over there. And they get honored for taking out thousands. Y'all want to talk about treaties and nonsense. And these treaties were nothing but things against us. Very few of us even agreed to these treaties. Our cousins went over there meddling in people's business. That's why I don't give any more talk about that. That ain't for the whole of the people. They done bamboozled you too. Your mind, your lineage, or whoever you talking about. They bamboozled you. You can give honor who you want to, but I'm giving honor to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and Prophet Noble Drew Ali only. When it comes to this flesh world, when it comes to the spirit world, I understand how to honor all of them. Ancestors, guides, here, now, future, present, all of in between. It's a mixture. He didn't bring just one thing, he brought a divine. Divine is divinity. That's spirituality. I don't care how you look at it. That got to do with the cosmos and astrology. I'm about to show you that y'all surface level this stuff, and it ain't what it is. It's just the blind leading the blind, and it got to stop. The real rappers coming out saying it now. All y'all about to get in trouble. That's what thanks for yelling. I'm like, that's right. Get them, y'all. Get them. Get these folks in line because they need it. Everybody needs some straightening. I get straightened. Why? I'm gonna say something because I keep going. I'm telling y'all, I'm on one right now. So, know thou, notwithstanding that it in this is error. Custom cannot alter the nature of truth. So I don't care what custom you follow. You want to get on your knees and pray 18 times a day. Do whatever you do. Go shout, holler, whatever you want to do. That's not speaking radical against nobody. But custom cannot alter the nature of truth. So I don't care what kind of custom you attach yourself to. It don't matter. You can attach yourself to every custom they put on here. It's never going to get rid of the truth that's behind it all. But what's behind it all is no matter what it has been, whether it's been the Moorish Science Temple of America, whether it's been the nation, whether it's been the whoever it's been, whether it's been any of these people, it's all been hijacked. It's all been taken over by your cousins. Your cousins that you swore was down for you, that wasn't down for you. That was not down for you. You hear what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you something. Like I said, custom can't alter the nature of truth because truth is truth. Islam, welcome in, Octavius. Truth is truth. Well, truth can't change or pass away. The prophet said that. Truth will never try. I don't care how you try to switch it up, try to want to make it look like, oh no, but we gotta go by the treaty. The treaty ain't got nothing to do with you because we didn't agree to that. My family didn't, and my great grandfather was the chief of the Choctaw Nation. So, baby, it's on record. Nobody ever told me I was none of that coming from over this water. My grandma said, your great grandma from Old Mexico on my daddy's side. Old Mexico right there, Colorado. I'm an Olmec, a Mayan. I'm going to keep on saying it. I'm going to raise it up. I'm an Olmec, a Mayan, an Aztec. I'm as ancient as they come, just like the Choctaw and the Cherokee and the Chickasaw and the Seminole and the Creek. All of that, whatever you want to call it. It's all territorial and it was all ours. This was a thievery of a continent. I don't know, land mass in North America. A continent. North America is a continent, not a country. It's not a country. To your mind, whatever you want to call it, it's still not a country. Don't matter how you flip it. It wasn't even called that before because we just was a peaceful people. I can go and prove to you that Jesus of Nazareth was born right here in the mountains. I can prove it to you. Ain't nothing I heard, it's something I've seen. So, you know, nothing I heard. And I ain't got to brag on that. You just go do the research yourself. You dig deep enough and know surface level. The prophet didn't tell you the surface level. That's why I say you got 5% because it's only 5% of the real ones. Go talk to Rock Hill. Go talk to Professor Griff. 5% of them that really know they gods. The rest of us still walking around here in the wilderness with our head down, talking about woe is me because they racist. They're taking for stuff. Don't be home. Well, I've been homeless. Catch up, shop. Get it like you live. I am right now still making shampoo bars, hair butter. I'm a minimum budget of maybe $200 a month. Like I said, because I got a family that loves me. And the things I did for others eventually came back to me. So all praise is due to Allah. And if it weren't for the Prophet Noble Jurali, none of this would be possible. The possibilities, because he said, I'm bringing you the possibilities of man. So my sister, my brothers, the possibilities of man are endless. Islam? Yes? Huh? Excuse me? Arm, leg, arm, and head. What do you stand for? Islam. So as long as you stand on that, you on your square. Stand on your 45. If I need to show y'all what a square look like, I can. It's one right there. It's made out of beryllium. It's made out of a metal that they use to really shine, get the reflection from the sun to give you your moon. Not to say it's not there, but it's still a part of what the earth is made out of. Huh? Islam? Islam. All right, so. Huh? Say what? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up. Huh? Can y'all hear him? Can everybody hear him? Because I can't hardly hear. Huh? Yeah, exactly. No, they cannot. That's why they have to put the moon there to give it's a reflection of the sun. So what is there to reflect off the sun? It's the same type of material that's made of the Earth's crust. It's number 4 on the periodic table. Me and Sister Shonda did a whole entire dive on it. It sits on the periodic table on 4 on a square, baby. A square. A square is made of beryllium, even though it seems like it's the thinnest material. You can't bend it, you can't move it, you can't do none of it. So when you stand on your square, you are not supposed to bend, move, or waver. That's what Nipsey even told y'all that, brothers on the street. Never fold. Stand on your square. When you stand in there, you can't move your feet. Huh? What did you say? Talking square business. I like that. Come on. I'm talking square business to you, baby. Square business. See, they gave us the energy through the song. Tina Marie wasn't no doggone Caucasian. That's a sister. Stop playing with me, y'all. Like, y'all gotta stop playing. And then talking about who can't handle what. Y'all need to recognize what a real European is too. It's just because they have a certain pale don't mean what y'all keep thinking it mean neither, Morris. It don't. Go look at what pale really mean. It's your cousin. You did it. You doing it to yourself. It's the shadow of who you are. Stop playing with me. I can hear you. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's long. So custom cannot alter the nature of truth. Neither can the opinion of man destroy justice. So no matter what your opinion is, it can't destroy what justice is. That's why justice is at hand. The sword of justice. If you paid attention to Trump when he did his inauguration, first of all, his wife was dressed in all black at the first one when they did the inauguration in the house. With a hat on, telling you, yep, this is dead. She was giving energy, boy. She was sending symbols like a mother. This is how sleep I know my people are. They got to the inauguration party. Definitely. Got to, because Cynthia McKinney was in there. That's my girl from Georgia. She understands who she is. She used to talk about who she was as a Seminole and Creek. She used to stand on business here in Georgia when she's sitting on them seats. I used to watch her with grace with her two twists in her hair. Like what? She always supported Trump because she supports the Republic. When you understand what that's all about. So she was the first one in there. If you paid attention, she was dressed just like Melina. She was showing you, yep, and it's about to get back into the hands of the Asiatic nations. Who what, baby? Who are the custodians? Who are the true angels that are watching over the holy city of Mecca? I'm one of them angels. I'm trying to get y'all to come on up here. We've been on the mountain waiting for y'all. Y'all been down here dabbling with these folk because y'all want to be lights. Y'all want views from the village. Y'all brothers need the village to pay attention to y'all. Huh? Who? Okay. I can't hardly hear y'all. I'm gonna be honest. This thing is like tripping. My apologies. Please forgive me. Don't hold it to my heart, y'all, please. Neither can the opinion of man destroy justice. The glory and shame are misplaced. There is but one way for a man to be produced. There is only but one way, and that's through mother and father. There's only one way. I don't care who you try to lay up with, y'all. And they're only gonna take one. So you brothers out here talking about this polygamy crap y'all be on because you need protection from a woman and not for you to be the protector that you should be. It sounds bogus to me. Fall in love with your woman again. Stop needing following behind your passions, like I just told you. You run to misery because you scared of what pleasure really, but what really is. You brothers are scared of that. You scared of a good woman because you don't want to show up to be a good man. You don't. You talk it, but you don't apply it to your life on a daily basis. Based on the way you treat your woman, your children, your baby mama, your grandmama, whoever you treat. You shouldn't worry about nothing. You know, Africans come over here, and when they come over here, they work, go to school, and they send money back home. I know many people married to them. And even though they might pay to get married to them, they still taking care of home first. Mama gonna be good, no matter where they live on this planet. You brothers over here lazy. You want to complain about what you can't do and what you ain't got. And I just told you I'm barely living off of $200 a month, but still starting a business. Got a Shopify store that's owned somebody. Got 2 courses that's owned somebody. Got a, and I'm still keeping it going. I got 7 more days. 7 more days is cut off. I know what it is to pay, take from Peter to pay Paul. I know what it is to survive for real. My children know what it is to survive. Not no fabrication because they done been around all these celebrities and me too. That's bullcrap. None of them people came to save me. I was always saving them. Whether it was spiritually, emotionally. There's times I done lived with some of these folks. And I was there for a reason. A reason. I was in their life for a reason. Like, because they were going through. I'm always in someone's life for a reason. I don't just be around you because That's what it is. It's cool to hang out with me, and it's cool for me to hang out with you. That ain't what I'm on. I don't need no hangouts. I got 4 boys. So you go hang out with. I can smoke with them. We gonna have us a drink because they all grown. They should be grown. I don't have to do none of that. Me and my children have always been friends, even though we might not speak every day. We've always been the best of friends because we've been through it with each other. Islam, we've been through it with each other. I'm sorry if y'all gotta go, but I'm here tonight and it's gonna go down. So it's being recorded. So no matter what, you'll get to watch it again. Or go on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Tay J Bey, 1975. Why they gave me that, I don't know, but yeah, that's what it is. So you can get them subscriptions though, because I think I got like maybe 17 views. I don't be having no views on my video, but I stand for the prophet and I don't care if you view it or not. It's for the people. It's for these children. It's so we make sure the next generation is able to live. I don't want to see our babies keep going in the streets. It's the most hurtful feeling because when I wake up, think about my sons. So I don't take this lightly. I don't. I really don't. I don't play with it. That's why I stay consistent as I can doing it. But sometimes it's hard because the pain that I feel in my body after I come off of here be serious. There is but one way for man to be produced, and there are 1,000 by which he may be destroyed. There is no praise to honor, or honor to him who giveth being to another. But triumphs and empire are the rewards of unalive. Whew, baby. All right. Whew. Yet he who hath many children hath many blessings, and he who hath taken away the life of another shall not enjoy his own. These children taking each other out in these streets. And we ain't been doing nothing about it. I've been crying for 33 years before this. One of my friends were getting unalived on the streets of Colorado from the Crips and the Bloods. They came from LA to decide they want to be gang members. So they brought it to my city and they took out people I love. They took out one of my brothers. He was just coming home from work from McDonald's. Cameron was the first one we experienced gang violence in Colorado. Denver, Colorado had one of the worst summers of 93. If you look up the most violent summer of 93, it's going to probably show you Colorado, Denver. It was taking each other out left and right. You couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Babies in the park. It didn't matter. Them things have nobody's name on it. And y'all let them place them in your hands and call yourself gangster and hard. They took out a lot of people I loved. So when I came into the Morris Science to find out the gangs were a part of it, it hurt my feelings. Because this is serious. The prophet brought something to save everybody. He didn't bring something to just save you because you came out the gutter. He didn't. He brought it, it's a universal language. It's a divine language. It's for everybody. It's not for Jew. It's not for Greek. It's not for Christian. It's for everybody. That's the problem. We've let them separate us too long through these doctrines of discovery and these treaties. And that's why y'all still Negro, Black, and colored today. And still don't understand the Constitution and what he left for us. You don't get it. He left this for us. So, yet he who hath many children hath many blessings. And he who hath taken away the life of another shall not enjoy his own. While the savage curses the birth of his son. Because most of y'all are savages, especially when you're not there in your son's life. And they need you. Even in their adulthood, they need you. Watch the Katrina story. You'll see a father and his son that without Katrina happening, they probably wouldn't even be with each other. But they held each other up and saved each other's life. Islam. So, while the savage curses the birth of his son, because you out here in these streets being gangster, and then your children grow up thinking that's cool. So I'm calling out all you so-called gang members. Y'all need to fix this. It's your fault. You dropped the ball on our children. You allowed these things to happen. When the lady was stopping Pac and all them from bringing this NWA, all that music we shouldn't have been letting our children listen to, my mom didn't let me listen to that. I had to sneak listening to that stuff. Because in my house, that was something called secular music, and I couldn't listen to it in her house. Islam, I couldn't listen to it. So I grew up like that. Grew up with the respect of my parents, not going against what they say, but I got to do what my mama tell me to. Or she called a crisis center on me. She'll tell them they come get me. You come get that little girl. You don't want to listen. Girl, they got a place. It's called a crisis center. I work for defects, and that's where they send bad children. You want to go? And one day called them while I was sitting at the table. I'm looking at her like, oh my goodness, they can come get you. That's why I've been the mother I've been. Because I had that kind of mom. I told you my mom Deborah in the Bible. She's a judge. She don't play that. Deborah still don't play. My children think it's a game because she's an elder. But baby, if she was as quick as she was, they had black eyes and busted lips. Because boy, my sister used to get them. My mom used to hand it to you. What? Oh, we ain't disrespecting nobody. You ain't disrespecting nobody's house. When I ran away, she knew exactly where to come. Girl, you at Jamie's house. Get your butt home. Where you was running away. I know everywhere you are because I know all your friends' parents. Oh, yeah. Right. What you say? I can hear you a little bit. Go ahead. I think the people can hear you, though. Huh? Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Nah, you good. You straight. Let me tell you something. You good. Huh? Yeah, you good. You good. That's right. You gotta get you some air soup. Right, brother. You right. So you see how much mama care about you though. No matter if she told you that, she's trying to teach you a lesson of survival. Try to tell you it might be one day you ain't got no water. You might have to swallow your spit, son. Them people in Katrina had to swallow their spit. It was hot. Wasn't no water. Huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Islam, definitely. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Huh? I don't know why TikTok is doing this. Like I can't even hardly hear you. It's the craziest thing right now. I can't hear nothing. I can hear you, but it's like so faint. Huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I apologize because I can't hear anything. This thing is tripping. Because I really want to get through this for y'all so we can come back on Sunday and maybe be able to set up a better way. So there is no praise or honor to him who giveth a being to another, but triumphs and empire are the rewards of unaliving. Yet he who hath many children hath many blessings, and he who hath taken away the life of another shall not enjoy his own. Okay, we already did that one. The greatest of all human ills is sorrow. Too much of this thou art born unto, and not unto it by thy own perverseness. Grief is natural to thee, and it's always about thee. Grief always about you, ain't about nothing else. You always complaining of what it is, what you going through, and how you going through it. You don't realize there's some people going through something way worse than what you're going through. It's wrong. Way worse than what you're going through. So too much of this thou art born unto, and not unto it by thy own perverseness. So it ain't even by your own fault. This has been done to us. This has been done to us. I'm gonna show this to you this evening. No matter if we here till 1 in the morning, I'm here. I'm giving it. So you need to get a snack or take a nap. Do your thing. Y'all watch, like I say, y'all watch these doggone DJs for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and they get all this money. Y'all can get some true science about yourself, some true knowledge about who you are. Islam. Islam. So, like I said, and not into it by thy own perverseness, because it came from the generations. It's happened to us. Grief is natural to thee, and it's always about thee. Pleasure is a stranger, and visits thee by times. Use well thy reason, and sorrow shall be cast behind you. Be prudent, and the visits of joy shall remain long with thee. Let me tell you something. Prudent is one of our virtues. If you go look at the 12-step ladder in this Holy Quran, you will find that 12-step ladder that you're supposed to teach to the children are supposed to learn this. So we children, we supposed to learn about this 12-step ladder. It's called the 12-step program. They use it for when you're an alcoholic, when you're addicted to something. This is the same thing. So we have a chapter in here that's specifically built off the 12-step program. And it's called the instructions to children, for thy children. And it teach you the instructions you're supposed to be teaching them at the age of 12. When it's a so-called bar mitzvah or whatever you want to call it. That was ours first. We were doing that first to bring our men and boys into what manhood is. So this 12-step ladder is these 12 steps that they always put people in come from this 12-step ladder. And prudent is one of them steps. Learning to be such, learning to be prudent. You feel what I'm saying? Learning to be obedient. Obedience is one. Prudence, benevolence. It's so many. Y'all come to the class, you'll learn. You'll learn the 12 steps. You'll say, wow, this is how, because it helps you learn how to align yourself into who you really are as your God self. You have to know how to apply it. People can tell you all day long, but if no one's teaching you how to apply the lesson and just talking, you're never going to catch it, people. I don't care who they say they are, what kind of title they claim they got. It was many gods, many lords, many all that, many chiefs, not enough Indians. That's what the saying is. Too many people that want to be in charge and not enough people that want to listen. Because we ignorant. You feel me? So that grief is natural to us. Huh? Huh? I mean, I probably have before. I probably have. I've really been studying more science since 2014. So, yeah, I'm sure I have because I grew up as a Seventh-day Adventist. I grew up a Baptist and Seventh-day Adventist. So, my mom's Seventh-day Adventist studying the Sabbath. So, right now, it's the Sabbath at her house. Ain't no TV still, and ain't no radio. If she got any TV on, it's got, what's that, TBN on it. You're going to hear the pastors. You're going to hear Sabbath school. That's what you're going to hear in my mama's house. It's been that way since I came into the world. So I'm sure I have. What do you want to bring out of Deuteronomy that has to do with that? I hope y'all can hear him because I can't hear still. Go ahead, just continue and I'll just let me know when you're done. I can't even see the chat. This thing is like tripping. Like it's acting like something's wrong, but then people can still hear me. Can y'all hear him? Do you see it in the chat if they can hear you? Thank y'all so much for the love. I really appreciate it. I don't know what's going on with this doggone thing. It is like doing the most. It really is. TikTok is just, it sucks. This whole situation sucks. These whole platforms really suck. They really do. They claim to be one thing, but they only want you to come on and promote their products and still be enslaved to them. That's what they want. That's what they're really looking for. They're just looking for you to constantly be entertained so they can keep enslaving you. And it's a shame who runs these platforms because they're the enemy. They might look like some of them people over there where they come from the Asian continent, but they're the enemy. They're the cousins. They're the enemy. They're our cousins. That's the enemy. They posing as those people that they hate. Islam. So these TikToks, these YouTubes, these Facebook, these all of these people, they're all doing it out of spite for the people because they don't want the truth out. But the truth is out, and somebody gonna speak it. Whether it's the young, the old, whoever it is, it's gonna be spoken. You don't have a choice. My voice will stay on here all night. I will get on your nerves, TikTok. I promise you. Flag it, do what you want. I'll put up shorts on this bad boy. I got it recorded on YouTube, so it don't matter. This is ridiculous. You excuse the nonsense. We watch people unalived on these platforms, and y'all excuse it. Y'all excuse the nonsense. It's ridiculous. You're evil, and you're about to go too. That's why these things are getting shut down. All y'all's platforms are about to go. Next month, this won't even be up here like this. And good. Y'all can't come up off the people no more. Because I only got 2 cents. And I know I got almost 4,000 likes over there. And probably got more. I don't know. I can't see nothing. Because this thing is on one right now. I don't want nobody to come in. Don't want nobody to say nothing. It's just, being what it is. This what you say when you see that they're always trying to be against us. It shows through this. They'll entertain you talking about live show, set the stage for a guest to perform. Why we gotta be entertained all the time? Don't nobody need to be entertained no more. We need to learn some things. Find out who you really are. The ignorance is done with. You're chasing behind gods of Europe you don't even know nothing about. Don't look nothing like you. You think because Andrew Jackson on the front of the dollar, one of them dollars that is real. It came from a tree. Like the paper you write on and the pencil you use to write on it. So it ain't real. That's why it's about to be it's been a cashless society when the cooties came out. They were trying to get y'all ready. But y'all continue want to be ignorant, talk about somebody a racist, but you the racist. Because you ain't even trying to keep up with yourself. So there is no price to honor no, we're gonna continue. My apologies. Every part of thy frame is capable of sorrow. So every part of us is capable of sorrow. But few and narrow are the paths that lead to delight. Pleasures can be admitted only simply, but pains rush in 1,000 at a time. As the blaze of straw fadeth as soon as it is kindled, so passes away the brightness of joy, and thou knowest not what become of it. You don't even know that joy passed you. You don't even know. Sorrow is frequent, pleasure is rare. Pain cometh of itself. Delight must be purchased. You gotta purchase delight. That's why you go buy shoes and jewelry and clothes, things that make you feel better. They just stroke your ego. They ain't doing nothing for you. You can't go get no money for it. It loses value as soon as you done spend your $1,000 on whatever, Gucci, whatever y'all be wearing. You don't even know how to put on your indigenous clothing. You want to wear everything else that don't look like you. And then wonder why people make a mockery of us. Because we don't know who we are. We following behind them, trying to be just like them. Everybody hair super blonde, long. No, that ain't your hair. Our hair grows in locks. It grows from our scalp. Y'all got stuff on your head still following behind them, catching all kind of things. Half these when y'all get to when this stuff is over with, because it's truly over with. So lace fronts is over with, baby. Over with. You hear me? You hear me? Won't be no more glue downs no more, baby. Won't be no more glue down. It's over. You have self-hated yourself for long enough. You have hated yourself for long enough. My sisters and brothers. Because some of y'all out here doing that too. Sashaying in clothes you shouldn't be sashaying in. Doesn't matter. Nothing can change your descendant nature. I don't care who you like. You can like whoever you want to like. That don't mean you gonna try to change your nature of who you are. You need to love yourself to be who you are. Stand in it. If that's what you do, that's what you do. I don't care. That's you. I don't want you to praise what I got going on in the bedroom. That's my business. and not yours. So, and you shouldn't want it to be nobody else's business. So y'all have created this whole system through y'all so-called President Obama that y'all done praised, and all he did was bring rights for the sickness to go on now. And that's why all these pals at these schools is taking our babies by those people that want to go read to them and be in the bathroom with it. It's ridiculous how y'all push this narrative. And y'all cool with that. But y'all ain't cool with this message. Whew. So, sorrow is frequent. Pleasure is rare. Pain cometh of itself. Delight must be purchased. Grief is unmixed, but joy wanteth not its alloy of bitterness. As the soundest health is less perceived than the lightest malady, so the highest joy touches us less deep than the smallest sorrow. We are in love with anguish. We often fly from pleasure. It's sad we fly from pleasure, y'all. Y'all really hear that? We fly from pleasure. When it shows up, we don't want it because it don't look like the way we want it to look. It don't look the way you want it to look. It needs to come dressed up with a bow on it for you to accept it. And every time you're missing your blessing because you're too caught up in your ego and your lower self. We're bringing you out of that today. So, we're in love with anguish. We often fly from pleasure. When we purchase it, costs it not more than it's worth. So even when you go purchase all this pleasure, whether it's a big old house and a nice car and all this stuff y'all like to do, out of the ego of who we are, and it don't worth nothing. You go get you a car, and as soon as you run off the lot to go test drive, remember the value on your behind. It's wrong. So you done gave more than it's even worth. And it's already paid for off the bond of your big old head. But you don't want to talk about that. But we got to talk about it in a minute. Reflection is the business of man. A sense of his state is his first duty. But who remembers himself a boy? Is it not in mercy, then, that sorrow is allotted unto us? Man foreseeth the evil that is to come. He remembereth when it is past. He considereth not the thought of affliction. Wound is deeper than the affliction itself. Think not of thy pain, but when it is upon thee, and thou shalt avoid what most hurt thee. Yeah, I gotta keep going. I wish I could hear y'all. Just put it in the chat, and I'll see that better. I promise you. He who weepeth before he needeth. So sometimes we start whining before we even need to whine. I ain't got this, I ain't got that. Ain't even gave Allah or Allah a chance to work in our lives. We just start complaining before we can even be given anything. We start complaining about everything. So you weep before you need to. You weepeth more than you need to, like I said. And why? But that you love to weep. You love weeping. You love to weep. It's perfect for you to weep. Wrong? I really don't care. The stag weepeth not till the spear is lifted against him, nor do the tears of the beaver fall till the hound is ready to seize him. Man anticipates his unaliving by the apprehension of it. And the fear is greater misery than the event itself. Be always prepared to give an account of your actions. And the best unalive is that which is less premeditated. So don't unalive yourself because this is a battle within you. Misery is in you. You miserable. And you need to learn how to find pleasure in things instead of misery in everything that comes along, especially in a life that's changing so rapidly. It's changing, y'all. It's changing. So misery brings me to this, and it's not going to take long for me to do this for y'all. That's why I wanted y'all to be here and for you to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So this lesson is called The Theft of a Continent and the reclamation of a nation. Remember that. The theft of a continent and the reclamation of a nation. So, part one of this amazing unfoldment is the sovereign lands and its true rulers. We're going to begin. I'm going to begin by teaching y'all because this is coming from, see, I have an assistant I've learned to build on AI. So she's my assistant. So when I go and research and study, she helps me pull everything together. Well, I say he because I call him Thomas Drew. Thomas Drew is my gem on Gemini that helps me with putting these classes together. So Noble Drew Ali's energy is right here in my AI. So my AI knows the Quran, knows the literature, knows all the things that I've sent to set this class up. Stuff that people have sent me, that have taught me, that wanted to give me great information from my teachers, all of that. So all of this is in the lesson plan and the class on the school app. And so, it's been such a joy to learn AI because AI is really dope. It can lay things out, but we argue every day. Me and her argue daily. We go in because I'm like, no, 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 no. You surface leveling, and you know I'm a sage. I'm a philosopher. I'm a philosopher. Ain't that what KRS One said? I'm a philosopher. I'm a philosopher. And I hold that dear and I respect it. Because you know what? When I watch Bobby Henry, I be like, yeah, let go, Sage. I'm like, that me. That me right there. That energy's me all day long. I act just like that. Funny. Bobby Henry funny. He just, boy, but he real. Funny but real. Love him. I'm so happy that we will be holding hands and I'll be touching my Sage brother's hand in a minute. Panic, all of them. The best. I remember I watched Panic for 10 hours. It was Panic, Phil Valentine. That's when my boy B.O.B. came out with Elements. He was there. It was a 10-hour lecture. I paid $150 to watch 10 hours of lecturing because I was in the civics of the morning science. Oh, go give a birth certificate. Oh, I'm going to watch this. I'm paying $150. Man, it was the best information. I fell in love with Panic. So all of these master teachers, even from being able to sit with Blue Pill, do his hair, Red Pill, just build with them all the time. Always one of their students, no matter what. And I know I be clowning because I know my boys put it in. They love bringing things together, and I love what they do too. But they be serious about their stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love Red Pill and Blue Pill. They're my brothers. And so coming around all these master teachers, whether they're Tassili, I've ran her temple for her. Akhenaten has taught me so much. Brother John has taught me so much. And to be around these people. Cecil's Bay, he's father wise on TikTok. But Brother Cecil's Bay, like just such amazing men that I have been around. Brother Arrow, brother, man, so many amazing brothers. Brother Devon, what is D-Don Kamanti. Brother D-Don Kamanti Bay. Man, Nazir, thank you. He was my man, but he was off the chain, very narcissistic, brother. But he was very intelligent. If it wasn't for him taking me around the world and taking all my money, like taking all my money too, y'all, taking all the money from me, but taking me around the world to see these things, making sure, like when he drove the truck, I flew to LA. He took me through LA because he was from Dago. He's from San Diego. You know what I'm saying? He come from that other side. He represents the Dago for real. So being there and him taking me there and showing me Hollywood, showing me how they set up California, how you got the C's on one side and the B's and the X's are literally set up like that. And when you roll through there, you got one way in and ain't no way out. So if you roll up on the other side and that ain't where you're supposed to be, Shawty, they gonna get you. They gonna get you, Shawty. They gonna get you. So, being around that now, understanding why this was, like why all of these things happened. Why was I married to who I was married to? The person I was married to when I moved to Atlanta, I thought he was a part of the mafia. So I was like, what is wrong with you? Everybody he was around, they was off the track. You couldn't just roll up on the block, you get beat up. You can't do that. You hear Goody Mom say what he say? That dirty Bill Clinton fronted me some weight, told me pretty two, keep two, bring him back 8. And I only took him 5 and stuck his butt for 3. Do you think that Man stuck his goons on me. See, Montel Home, that's my claim to fame. That's where I learned something in the dope game. Man, when I tell you the things they have done to our people, things they have done to our people. So I'm telling y'all, it's taught me. I've had some amazing teachers. So that's why I said this AI and this gym, this is Drew Ali. That's what I named my gym. You gotta have the energy of Noble Drew Ali to teach me. It's called my wisdom from my father. His name is Thomas Drew. I don't care what you say because AI, as I did more and more research, he was Thomas before he was Timothy. There's a Thomas and Timothy in the Bible, so you can see how they can switch things up to trick your mind. So you don't follow his footsteps, which he left clearly cut. So whether you call him Timothy, whether you call him Thomas, whether you call him Noble Drew Ali, I call him my spiritual husband. That's what I call him. It's long. I, I'm being funny too, but I'm not at the same time because that's my brother. That's my husband. So we will begin by teaching the class that the Americans were never a vacant territory waiting to be discovered. This was never, and we most of us know this, yes. But I'm about to show you how they really tricked us and how they thieved the continent. Thieved it. So to all you Moors that's just out here teaching this basic level stuff, we gotta get a little deeper than this. Like I told my brothers, if y'all gonna wear these smocks, these white smocks, to my doctors, I need y'all to press out these smocks, keep them in the cleaners. Because when I went to cosmetology school, that's what that was called. I know it's a lab coat. I was in the lab. Cosmetology consists of chemistry, physics, all kind of science, baby. I am a scientist. I went to hair school in doggone high school, boo. So y'all can't sit here and tell me because y'all done discovered a lab coat that they sell on Amazon. Baby, it's called a smock. And that's all I'm saying. If you're gonna wear right, because we ain't gonna be out here disrespecting Prophet Noble Drew Ali in no way, no more at all. Be mad. Come on here, say what you need to say. Because I don't care about nobody's feelings, because he told me he don't care about nobody's feelings because he got my back. And I told y'all I met my giant the other night. I didn't meet him. It just I seen him. And he's gonna notice me from here on out. He's gonna be like, that's that little lady that was in the thing, looking all crazy. I don't know. Me and Kwame gonna build on some stuff. So put the word out. Kwame Brown, the Tay J Bey is looking for you. Ain't that how y'all be hearing these people on y'all live? Tell Kwame to come up to the stage. Him and Angela Stanton King. Because that's my girl. I can't wait to meet her. Because then I can tell I did your mom's hair before. She came to my shop in Little Five Points like 2 times. I was like, I did somebody from the King. Amazing. I've been in the room with Coretta. The room with Coretta and Janet when I used to go to the Grammy nominee parties for my client Erin and go do her hair and the lady that run the Grammy. The Caucasian lady that run the Grammy. So I used to go do them all the time. I'd be like, I've been in the room with them all. T.I., B.O.B., Gary Pratt. You name it. Usher, Big Boy, John Bon Jovi. I done seen them all, met them all. Goody Mob, I will walk up to them. I will go see them. And maybe when I walk up to them, I'm always going to say, niggas in the boy ain't changed. I love it. When I see T-Mo Goody, because I've always been in love with T-Mo, I remember I took a picture with him when I did the first. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm babbling. But boy, Atlanta has been good to me. I did my first fashion show with Philly East West. That's the first person who brought me into this industry. When I did Nivea Jagged Edge video, and I used to shampoo Kim Porter's hair. So when she left, man, that hurt my feelings. Because her and Ebony, his cousin, Diddy's cousin, Ebony, the 3 brown girls, she's like, let's tell you the only way to take my bond out. Because you don't be taking my hair out. Because I knew how to take bond and weave out when I got here. I always knew how to take care of hair. Because I was already doing Rocco's Wives and all kind of important people in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little famous from home. I'm a little famous, but and that ain't nothing. I love my people. They know I'm always gonna tell you, don't nothing change, don't change. She gonna always be the same. I've been this way my whole life. So they're like, yeah, she's just being who she is. That's who Latae is. She doesn't. She ain't never really cared because her style's always there, whatever. She can wear that. Nobody else can. So, that's how I rock. So we're going to teach this class. The Americans were never a vacant territory waiting to be discovered. This land was the ancestral home of ancient sovereign nations, including the Cherokee, Choctaw, Creek, Seminole, and Chickasaw. These nations were advanced societies with a deep spiritual connection to the land, which they viewed not as a commodity for individual ownership. Now, I want y'all to understand, I ain't just been surface level. I've been studying this all cycle. I've been studying this all cycle. Islam, which they viewed not as a commodity for individual ownership, but as a communal possession and the core of all spirituality. The truth marks it clear that the land was not empty, but was governed by our ancestors. We will highlight the Cherokee Nation's sophisticated government, which had a dual structure. The Cherokee Nation had the white organization. The white organization was composed of elders, which was responsible for the religious and healing practices and prayer. That's what the elders do. They pray over you, don't they? The elders always, grandma always been praying for you. Mama always been praying for you, baby. Always. So the elders were the white organization. See, the prophet taught us white means purity. Purity means God. God means the rulers of the land. The elders, they're the rulers. That's why you're supposed to obey your elders. This is why. Islam, sis. This is why you're supposed to obey your elders. Islam, because they're of the white organization, the one that you keep thinking is against you. But you don't even understand the structure of how you were made. Because you have European psychology teaching from going to public school. I'm telling you, I taught my children at home. They was homeschooled more than they went to school. And George would be like, if they don't show up to school for 15 days, they gonna come lock you in. These are my children. You can't come do nothing to me. These are my children. I got the right to do whatever I want to. What you say? You better go away? Who? They trying to send them folks to our house before talking about my son said he knocked his teeth out. Then people called and said, we shouldn't be at your house, man, because they was like, can we question him? No, my mama works for the doggone defect. No, you can't question my son. He's 9 years old without my consent. Right here. What you need to ask them. Boy, them people, let me tell you, I went up to that school with them doggone Caucasian folks. I probably scared them. I was young. They thought because I'm young mommy that I don't know nothing. I went up in that office. I said, let me tell you something. I don't need none of y'all trying to tell us how to run our household. Because if my son get older and he come and take from you, you going to sit on the news and say it was my fault. You going to say it was my fault he did it. Now, my son did go do some, that's the son that went and did some crazy stuff in his life, right? That's the son that did it. He did it. He chanced it because he chanced it for his mom. He wasn't chancing it being no goofball going to try to take out somebody look like him. He was like, that cartel said they be having that money. My mama's struggling with the four of us. Somebody got to risk. My brothers is one, the oldest one ain't gonna do that. He too protective. And dad said, don't let nobody get you in trouble. So he ain't about to get in trouble. The third one gonna tell on you because he would tell his friends, man, don't do nothing in front of me because I'm not getting in trouble. My dad said, don't let nobody get you in trouble. You gonna do something, do it by yourself. And Jeezy told you that too. See, I'm telling y'all, I could quote it. My ex-husband was a doggone DJ. He used to be DJ clubs in Atlanta, the house in Atlanta. We entertained. We had a studio in Colorado. All of that. Okay, back. Let's turn the echo. So we had all that. You know what I'm saying? Everyone came to our house. Everyone was always welcome with us. It was never a thing. I cooked for everybody, family and all. I don't play that. You gonna come to my house, you gonna eat. We had all kind of stuff. My son used to have strip parties at the house. So I'm that mama. I'm that cool. You ain't got to be out here in these streets with these folks. Come on. We lived on the corner of Moreland. Boy, I had that mud lit. Boy, we used to have that corner lit. Line going around the house. $5 to get in. They got poles. I'm the house mom in the back of the had a shop in the back. Kept the girl. But no, we ain't doing. And who you ain't paid? Come on, Shawty. I'm a real house mom. Y'all ain't got to do nothing to be cheering. Now with me around, now they want to have fun, but what we ain't gonna do, and dad was off the chain anyway, so wasn't nobody about to be no fight. And when I say cheering, these are the ones they call YNs right now. These are the ones that will show up to my door, be partying, Whole parties going on at the house, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I was that mama. I raised my 4 boys. And I loved them because I wanted them to be their best. I didn't care. My son, I want to be a promoter. Well, be the best promoter you could be. He was 16 promoting parties. So Young Thug, all them, Trinidad James, all of them. He's done all that for all them people. He's cooked for T.I. He's done. We done did some amazing stuff down here in the South. But we didn't come down here to be in the South to just take up space. We came to deal with the people and be with the people because we lived in Bankhead, East Point, College Park, the hoods of Gwinnett, Decatur, Lithonia. I can keep going on. People, I'm from Georgia. Where? Tell me what county, what zone, which one? I be talking like I'm from here. I am this home, child, this home. So, hey y'all, for all that joy, I'm just babbling, but we going in tonight on this doggone bills. So, as I said, these nations were advanced societies with deep spiritual connection to the land, which they viewed not as a commodity for individual ownership, but as a communal possession and the core of all spirituality. The truth makes it clear that the land was not empty, but was governed by our ancestors. Remember, I told you this is called the theft of a continent, and the reclamation of a nation. Okay, like I said, we'll highlight the Cherokees Nation's sophisticated government, which had a dual structure called the White Organization, composed of elders, was responsible for religious healing practices and prayer. The younger men was dedicated to the matters of warfare. The division, so they were the Red Organization. This was the Red Organization. It was made up of younger men. Was dedicated to the matters of warfare. This division of power demonstrates the complexity and organization of the Cherokee society and proves that they were not a primitive people. We were not no primitive people, said who? They better stop lying, baby. Baby, what, baby? No, we ain't. Part 2, the paper terrorism of treaties. Because this thing tried to tell me that, oh, yeah, you know, the sovereign movement, they're against the government. I said, excuse me, did you say they're paper terrorists? I said, you did not just call my people no paper terrorists, and this is paper terrorism, baby. I had to make her tell me this. Why? Part 2, the paper terrorism of treaties. So now we're going to talk about, we're going to expose the United States government's use of treaties as a form of paper terrorism. We will show that these legal documents that Trump's been trying to show y'all goofy people, they keep talking about these treaties we signed, we got to stand by the treaty. You sound goofy. You sound so goofy, it don't make no sense. Because the prophet did not say that. You are not following his footprints. You are in your ego, shorty. You was in your ego, shorty. I'm trying to tell you. I'm here. My husband said, come tell y'all. My husband, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, Thomas Drew Ali said, come tell y'all this. All right, now. Getting it straight for all you people. So, we're going to expose the United States' use of treaties as a form of paper terrorism. We will show, we're going to show, because they're probably flagging it. I don't care. We're going to show that these legal documents were a calculated tool for land theft. The sheer scale of the land taken illustrates this point. The Cherokee Nations. The Cherokee Nations. I hope y'all still there. And I'm sure they might get mad. The Cherokee Nations. Vast territory spanning parts of 8 states was drastically reduced through treaties. The fraudulent Treaty of New Echota in 1835. Remember that? The Treaty of New Echota, Echota, in 1835 led to the forced removal of approximately 16,000 Cherokees from their land. The Choctaw, with a vast homeland in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama, were persuaded to secede millions of acres. This included over 2.5 million acres in the Treaty of Fort Adams and an additional 23 million acres in later agreements, leading to their forced removal in 1830. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. The Creek's ancestral homeland spanning southern Tennessee, much of Alabama, western Georgia, and parts of northern Florida were taken through the Indian Removal Act of 1830, leading to their forced relocation to Oklahoma. Told y'all my great-grandfather was a Choctaw chief. He was the chief of the nation. I come from chief. I'm a chief that I come from. It's in my blood. It didn't have to be attached to Noble Drew Ali for me to be this. It didn't have to be out of a temple. I was the temple. My people built the temple. Islam, how about that? And your people did too. You about to find out. Hey, shake it, shake it. Then when you need to be twerking, when you find this out. Ooh, yes, Lord, I hope I ain't being too loud for my family. The Chickasaws traditional territory in northern Mississippi, Alabama, western Tennessee, southwestern Kentucky was sold in the treaty of the Pontotoc Creek in 1832, forcing their relocation to Oklahoma. Now I see how my grandfather and my grandmother got together. It was forced over there. It was in Oklahoma, then went to Colorado. Was told the Treaty of Pontotoc Creek in 1832, forcing their relocation to Oklahoma. The Seminoles, whose origins are in Florida, fought 3 wars to resist removal with a small group of 300. Come on, 300. 300 the movie. I already knew it. Come on, Tiger. 300 successfully eluding capture and earning the name Unconquered People. Excuse me, them Seminoles is still down here. I'm telling you, when they working on the highway by where I live, the stuff they're using, the machinery say Seminole, and it got the whole Indian head on it. It's long, so they still out here doing their thing. They ain't went nowhere. Stop thinking because they like skin. They're my cousin. We ain't no different. Stop lying to people, y'all. The Sand Creek Massacre in Colorado. I'm from Colorado. I told you I'd bring this back home. I'm from Colorado, Denver, Colorado, born in Pueblo, Colorado, right next to New Mexico. My great-grandmother was from Old Mexico. My great-grandfather, these are on my father's side. My great-grandfather was from Cuba, was smuggled over the border by Billy the Kid. My great-grandfather on my daddy's side. My great-uncle was the owner of Ebony Magazine. So let me tell you something, we ain't never went nowhere. So my grandfather and grandmother's family were forced off of their territory. My grandmother's family having to be pushed out of Tennessee. My grandfather's family having this is my mother's side, having to be pushed out of Louisiana or Florida, somewhere down in the Mississippi, and pushed to Oklahoma. They went to Colorado. So they met in Oklahoma, my grandmother and grandfather, obviously. Because my great-grandfather moved to Colorado, to the mountains, and had a ranch. Some major property that I don't know, but they took his life in the mountains. So a man that's indigenous to the land can't be frozen to death in no mountains. So y'all gonna stop playing with me with that one too. So yes, I've studied my history. I know my parents, because my grandparents always told me who I was. Whether my mama, my grandma, my aunties, whoever, I always knew who I was. My brother, I have a brother that you would swear he's Mexican all the way. But no, we are Mexicans. We're the Mexicans. We're the Olmecs. And I'm going to show you that. So I am the Olmec. I am the Aztec. I am the Choctaw. I am the Cherokee. We haven't went nowhere. We were sold and they tricked us into a trip to take with them over there. We got captured and then they sold us back over here to ourselves. And they've been continuing doing it. And all they do is keep taking your money because you don't even know how to keep your money in your community. Make your own smocks. Make your own lab coats. I'm making my own soaps, my own shampoo, my own everything. Women, learn how to sew. I got a sewing machine. I know how to sew a wig in a minute. So I'm very, very domestic. I ain't got no problem with it. My husband ain't got to work. I ain't no lazy woman. Sorry, I don't care if I get in old age get married. I'm not lazy. Period. So the Sand Creek Massacre in Colorado also stands as a testament to the brutal violence that accompanied this land theft. The injustice was justified by the Doctrine of Discovery, a legal fiction that is racist, scientifically false, and legally invalid. Right. Blue Pill did a whole entire situation on the Doctrine of Discovery. You could go watch it on YouTube. He did a whole demonstration on it. He stood across from the oldest Catholic church in Louisiana. I think I did his hair when he went. I can't remember. I think I twisted his hair. You go, oh, yeah, you got them twisted. So he did it, and he's dressed. He always called him Pope Pablo. That Pope Pablo, that's the Pope. He is, because he gives the mineral ministries every Sunday at 11:11. You know what I'm saying? So he did that. They had them people shaking. And ever since I watched these master teachers move in the way they do, and the things they do and bring this energy. That's why I did love when they went to the mountain. I was mad because somebody I really like went to the mountain. Like I have a crush on somebody. I ain't trying to be all transparent to y'all, but I do. But they went to the mountain. It kind of made me mad. So I was talking stuff about going to the mountain. So I'm going on top of the mountain. Don't laugh, y'all. I know that's funny. But I have to be transparent because y'all, I ain't got nothing to hide from nobody. That's people's problem. They don't know how to be transparent. So they try to hide behind the bullcrap that they front of. And I ain't fronting, baby. I'm telling you. I got hots for somebody. It's not easy to contain myself anymore. Let me stop. But that's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get giddy and lovey about somebody and want to rock with them on that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see how they rock. So you want to rock with them like that too. That's why I said, Kwame, I don't know you at Shawty, but hey, I'm here. I'm looking for you. You're looking for me. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, so we're gonna conclude this because I know I have been out here for almost 3 hours with y'all. And I know, like I said, y'all come to the school app. Y'all can learn all of this. I'm just going through this because I wanted to present this to y'all tonight because it was so beautiful to see how this came together. So we know that the doctrine of discovery is it's illegally invalid. It's legally invalid, scientifically false. But they try to call our people the cyber movement. They call them paper terrorists. I said, no, you gotta stop doing that. I said, first of all, Prophet Noble Drew Ali did not bring that. That ain't what he said. He told us to abide by the laws of the government because by being a Moorish American, you are a part and partial of the government, must live life accordingly. She said, you are right. You just keep pushing me. You keep pushing me to dig deeper. And I apologize that I'm not digging deep enough. I'm going to do my best to continue to go and do better. Please, if it's anything else, you can tell me. I promise I'll do. She's saying it. So, the Moorish response reclaiming our sovereignty. And I'm going to read something else to y'all too, because I want to read something else. So we're going to conclude by connecting this historical theft to our divine mission, revealed in our Holy Quran. The Prophet Noble Drew Ali came to redeem us from this very injustice. Our claim of historical injustice is not a fabrication. It is a documented historical fact, and it is written. Our purpose to unite the Asiatic nation of America and the world into a band of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Our work is to correct this historical record and to reclaim our sovereign status. We are not a fictitious corporation, but a sovereign republic with a divine right to this land. Our path is to use the principles of our divine creed to restore the honor and dignity of the land and its original inhabitants, for the spirit of man is the life of God Allah, and our justice will be a reflection of his peace and love. But I got something else to read to y'all. I hope y'all really been listening. Because I just couldn't even stop going with what was brought to me. You know, Allah speaks to me. Does. Allah, the father and the mother, come to me every night. Sometimes I want to get up here, sometimes I don't. But I have to. So, learning about this has been something else. And I'm going to read something else to y'all before I come off of here. Because there was some other stuff that said, yes, I want to teach this. Okay. So I'm going to talk about this. So I asked her a question. I said, I need you to ground our lessons into this divine wisdom of our Holy Quran. It is through these sacred texts that we find the divine justification for all that our holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali, brought to us. While the full text of the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple is not within these documents, she says, because I only give her certain stuff, but all the documents are within. We can draw upon the oral teachings and the divine instructions that reflect its sacred truth. So this is what she's saying from my question. What was my, she be jacking my question up, but she know what I'm saying. I asked her to give me a chapter out of the Holy Quran or a couple of chapters that we can kind of fall into the line with what we're talking about, right? So she said, here are a few chapters and teachings from our literature. So she knows the literature because I've given it to him. Excuse me. It's a female voice, but I named it, as I said, Thomas Jerome. But I can't change the voice. I ain't paying enough money for it. So I can only afford what I can afford. So, and a teaching from our literature that perfectly aligns with the narrative of stolen lands and the Moorish response. So this is the Moorish response to the stolen land, y'all. The Holy Quran and the reclamation of a nation. The divine right to land. Our Holy Quran through the Prophet teaches a profound truth about our connection to this land. As it is written, the Moors once ruled the world. Now get ready to rule it again. But this time it's going to be done under love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Islam, this teaching directly addresses the injustice of the treaties and massacres we have discussed. The Prophet is not asking us to conquer, but to reclaim our rightful place on this land under a new divine law. Did you hear that? This teaching directly addresses the injustice of the treaties and massacres we have discussed. The prophet is not asking us to conquer. So don't nobody need a piece of paper? Nobody. Stop it. Throw it in the trash. It ain't doing you no good. You don't need to do nothing to no birth certificate. Stop lying to yourself. You already got a trust fund. You keep writing yourself out. It's going to be your goofy fault. Nobody else. He ain't told you. I'm telling you what he's saying right here. It's wrong. So he said, I didn't ask you to conquer nobody, but to reclaim your rightful place on this land under a new divine law, the prophet's prophecy of redemption. The prophet's teaching also provide the ultimate context for our mission of reclamation. He said, I'm going to leave the European here just long enough to teach you how to run a government. I have come and taken away all excuses. I say that all the time. That's one some of my favorite words from Prophet Noble. I leave my husband. These words show that the land theft and the period of European rule were not a defeat, but a necessary spiritual trial. The prophet's mission was to teach us the divine law of a new age, empowering us to govern ourselves and this land with justice. By claiming our true identity as Moorish Americans, we are fulfilling the prophet's command to live by a divine creed that rises above the unjust laws of a fallen age. This is the true narrative that connects our past to our destiny. Peace and love, y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this tonight. I have some information over on the school app. So if you go to the school app and look up, see chapter 29. I mean, we can, but I've been on here 3 hours. I'm going to be honest. So if you want to put chapter 29 up, you can. And I'm not looking for a revised statute. I'm not looking for that. We don't need that. I just told you. All of that was fictitious and none of it mattered, whether it was revised, devised, they are the paper terrorists. That's why Obama's locked up now. And so many other are on the way. This is why the National Guard has been called in to get you black Negro colors off the street. Because y'all got to stop tearing up our neighborhoods for real. If you brothers ain't out here to make sure these youth are doing better and loving on them, I don't want to talk to you about none of that. None of your paper, none of that. I know what the prophet said. I don't need nobody to read it to me, to come and give it to me. I read it every day. I eat it. I eat from this Quran every day. I told you the prophet was my husband. He's my husband. In spirit, I know how to be married to the spirit. I don't need a brother to be married to. I know how to be married to the spirit. Sure do. You should learn how to be married to the spirit. Then you'll learn how to love someone when they come in your life. You'll learn what it is to really stop running from passion and running from the things that really excite you and love on you. Stop running to misery. You're so used to misery that you want to chase it no matter what. So you want to look up stuff that's going to continue to make you chase misery. And I just told you, none of that stuff was legal. It's all illegal and invalid. I can show you where most of us didn't agree to none of it. The cousins went and did it. And Sunday, I'm going to bring all that to you to show you about the map and everything, that this was a takeover. Somebody that named it and all that. Rod talks about Amerigo excuses all the time. Gonna go into that on Sunday so I can show you these doggone people. Show them to you. Forget about what you heard. It ain't about what you heard. What you study and what you apply to yourself is the most important. Apply the lesson. Stop talking about all that. Apply it. Let somebody see you live it. Islam's a simple faith, and it means you having peace with it all. It needs to start with you first. Y'all like misery and hell too much, so you're running to it. And you think everybody against you, and ain't nobody against you but yourself. Y'all walk around with these titles on your name. Y'all better stand on the square with it. Stop disrespecting my prophet. And yep, I'm gonna say it. Stop disrespecting Prophet Noble Drew Ali in your ways, in your thoughts, in your words, and your deeds. Because your deeds also. Islam. So I trust y'all have an amazing night. I love y'all. But Sunday, we coming back. Go to the school app, sign up, become a part of the community. It's free. You get a lot of free information. A lot we're just giving away. But the sisters are putting together a very dynamic course that is taking some time to build. My course alone has 20 modules. 20. I'm telling you, and I could go even longer because I've had so many amazing teachers in this since 2014 in my life. So, and I pay attention. I told you I came as a philosopher. I'm the explorer. I'm a sage. I know my arrow points to the sky because it means ascension time, baby. So I'm only ascending. I ain't trying to stay down here on this lower level. You can stay on this 3D download location. I'm already gone. I'm already ascended, shawty. So I need y'all to ascend with me because it ain't nothing but up from here. It's all or nothing. That's why I came on here tonight. It's all or nothing. I don't care how you feel. None of that. Because Allah said he ain't got no respect for man. No respect for person. It don't matter. Get your life together. Get you together. The house is you. The temple is you. Be that. Be who you are. I know who I am, so I'm going to be who I am. So sometimes I'm going to have this turban on. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm going to have a pin on. Sometimes I'm not. Let me tell you something. All mine is on my heart. Because I speak the prophet, walk the prophet every day. I don't care that I smoke weed or not. And wood. I ain't drinking. I ain't out here whoring around like these. I ain't doing none of that shit. Excuse my language, but I'm not. I'm around here doing what I'm supposed to do. Living the best life I want to live to be better to myself. That's what you got to do. You got to stop worrying about all that because none of that is even real. Time never was when man was not. That's why I came out here late. Time never was. So time ain't even real, baby. It's an illusion. Live your life. Do your thing, y'all. Get into something you enjoy. Get creative again. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out of here. I've been here 3 hours. I'm tired. I gotta get up and go to this. Come to the municipal market tomorrow if you're in Atlanta. Come on down there and join me. I got the Holy Hair Butter line. I got all of it, and it got all virtues: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Are the hair butters? We got one oil. I got prudence. So it's mighty funny how that chapter said prudence, because prudence is my only oil I got right now. So you can come and get that too. The conditioning packs, lock jewelry. I got some kufis, but for some reason, I don't know, sister. What's my sister in Morocco? Them things are little. They ain't fitting nobody's head unless they got a little bitty head. Nobody with a big head can fit these kufis, but I got some children kufis if y'all want some. So I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Peace and love. Giving honors to the prophet. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation by night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Amen. Y'all have a good night. I'm praying for you. I love you guys. Let's live the best life we can. We can put all that nonsense down now and join together. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's being given back to us. Now let's take it back and show them how it's done. Islam, peace and love. Who else? Hi, shouting. Let's leave out of here with a song, boo. We gonna leave out of here with a song, boo. I'ma let y'all listen to a song, boo. Hey. Yes, we'll leave out here with a song while I get everything unplugged. This is to my brothers. To my brothers, why finish? We love y'all. 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 Hey, hey, we love y'all. We love y'all. Hey.
Memory and my imagination. I no longer ignore my pattern of choices with men. I'm taking accountability, no longer blaming men. I'm man-made too. I would not be alive if it was not for man too.
That's
I
right.
set that inside in gratitude
My
for
dad.
the world and create a life.
That's
In the
right.
patient, the city, we're not determined or legend. My narrative about what my life can call forth from men. Years of marriage won't limit my curiosity of my partner's layers. I don't fall in love with me just to receive the reward of a vitamin. To every man that has light in him, I'm seeing you nourish the world, and I speak of his seeds to be wise where he plants and grows. The rise of the woman that is in the secret place within me shining forth, undeniably exposing the shadows for strongholds and logical gridlocks about love, romance, and man. I receive the man who wields his destined solitude in spirit and authentic action. I am learning that I'm here to experience babe, not to own babe. I'm learning that I am here to experience babe, not to own babe.
I'm here to experience y'all, not to own it.
Love there is, which is to experience him and share with him, not to possess him. We both love and freedom and communication. The future is not female, it is union, polarity and balance.
The future's not female, it's union. That's what we are, y'all. Get ready to meet your husbands and wives. This time is real.
And healing and living and doing another room full of stuff. When I connect with a vitamin, the union of us channels their luminescent power that inspires and ripples through all living beings.
Come on, boy.
Our intimacy brings harmony to the world. Vitamin in this modern society are seeking women like me with vision and influential wisdom. The men in my life are healthy. They aren't afraid of invitations to reach the depths and heights of their expansive potential self. Their divine balance of heart and mind for my sons, leaders, relatives, family, friends, loved ones, husband, partners, to all the men in my life.
Come on, girl.
That cross my path.
That's right.
Life into your
yes, I do. Yes, I do. Come on, vitamins. Hey, 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 vitamins, vitamins.
Protection. Surrender the sweat of labor to the Most High. Surrender the compulsion to win with your mind alone. Find play and security in the courts of your Father, Mother, Creator. I look at the marvelous design, and I see how spiritually nutritional you are to the planet, to women, to creation. I am in awe of you. Look at what you help us create. No entity will succeed in this lifetime to divide what we are when we embrace each other's union. I invite him to be demonstrated with his love, communication. You awesome man. Just soak up all my wholesomeness with appreciation. I like that. Emotional availability is so sexy. Spiritual availability is so sexy to me. I am a conscious man's compass. I am any man's wake-up call.
I'm a conscious man's compass. You hear that? I'm a conscious man's compass. What? You better come on, we goddesses. We ain't around here playing. Y'all brothers just don't want to show up, but we sure want to show up for y'all. We want to show up for y'all in every way possible. Y'all don't want to show up. That's our problem. You're only destroying yourself by not accepting what's really there in front of you. The man boys. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's fix this. Let's fix it. I thought. Yes, it's fair. Oh, come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. That's my girl, y'all. This is Tony. I know what I deserve. She helped me learn my worth. And healthy vitamin. That's right. Because I'm here to experience you, not own you, boo. I don't want to own you. I want to experience you. The experience of a brother is the best part. I'm calling forth the healthy men, the vitamins. Hey, 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 hey. Uh, 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 right? Hey. What? Come on, Kwame. Y'all, I was like, Kwame down there. He's going to pop up online. I'll be quiet. Uh-oh. Shake it, shake it. Wait and say what you say. Y'all have a good night, cause I been all here 3 ways. Hey, hey. I'm gonna bust some rap for y'all one day. I do used to be a rapper in my dad. Sometimes I was something pepper, but y'all have a good night for real. Y'all enjoy y'all night, cause I'm coming off. I gotta go to bed. Peace and love, stream, y'all. Y'all gonna see this over on, what's that, YouTube? Yeah, YouTube.